Besides for me being a moron, like not really going on, like not really like at first interpreting right. So you mean to tell me they got this jit in this Disky, or well, maybe not they got. This jit joined this Discord. This private Discord, mind you, that Nux had. This was not his public John. This was the private Discord. They got him in here. Once he got in there, the jit himself goes to Nux, asks him personally, yo, you need to add an NSFW, John. Nux does it 2 minutes later, right? Then, this same jit, right here, gives him $10. Okay, so basically, yeah, Nux just got paid to put a segment in the Discord in where there's content, right? That's one. We're further going in here. We have this new character, Alan, who is bestiality vids, beheading Johns, saying the most crazy rhetoric to him, sending him mutilated. And now they're getting this jit who think it's cool to himself. Nux.
Fall.
Nux, there is only darkness for you, and death for your career. You were once strong, but the CDST is beyond strength. This here is the end for you. This is the end. Well. Hello there, everyone. It's nice to see you again. But if you haven't seen me, I'm Attorney General of the CDST Council, Trilly D. Slops. But it seems that another matter of the highest priority that must be addressed to the public has hit our desk. But first, some conjecture. Of course, the last time that we had to address the public, it was brought to us by one of our glorious slop commentary kings and, of course, well, senior members of the CDST Council, Rob's Media. Within that, he had covered an unsavory character, codename Shadman. But within the media he dropped, pun intended, he had covered a little bit of another unsavory character that, well, we'll be addressing and talking about today. This matter was brought to us by another one of our senior members of the CDST Council and glorious slop commentary kings, his name being Nick Andros. Now, Nick Andros himself has posted excellent work for the CDST and dropped, just like Rob, some great gems, specifically on another matter, codename Mudahar Linux. But it seems as though Nick Andros has brought another matter to the desk of the council that severely must be addressed to the public. That code name and file name being Nuxinor, Taku. It seems as though, and going over like we said the conjecture before, within checking out the media dropped in the gem by Rob, the connections to, or between, Shadman and Nuxinor looked very despicable, abhorrent, not good. So when looking over the files that was, of course, given to us and put on as a matter to be released to the public today on Nuxinor from Nick Andros, it was absolutely decided that this matter must be brought to the attention of the public, as we said, ASAP. So with that all being said, there should be no time wasted. Obviously, for some heads that may know and have checked out the content before, and any conjecture seeing from some of our other members of the council as well, always enjoy the slops. Nuxinor himself is of course an unsavory character, not to mention, as we just said, the connections to Shadman and other unsavory characters and such like that. So this comes to no shocker to the council. But on the matters of the people, it may blow you away, and not in a good way. So with that being said, we will not be wasting any more time because, again, like we've been saying this entire time, this is a matter of the highest priority that must be addressed to the public, effective immediately, so no time will be wasted. Not at all, baby. Trilly talks everything. Trilly does indeed yap everything every single time. Let us see and address to the public how the Nuxinor files, the Taku files, have been released. Of course, like we said in the intro, you better shout out to level 1 of the CDST senior members of the council and Glorious Slot Commentary Kings, Nick Andros. Every time, baby. Better go check out his works on Mudahar. What did I say about them slops? But seriously though, we got here. Nux Taku ruined a child's life for $46. Of course, if you guys would like to watch the gem, the original media dropped by one of our senior members of the council, of course, you know where we'll always be at. Down in the description, first link, and you better share love with some of our Glorious Slop Commentary Kings. They're putting out great media, huh? Of course. But yeah, with that being said, this matter, once more, I'll keep repeating it, must be addressed to the public as much as possible. These unsavory characters have tried to slip away and evade the council, and we will not be having it. So without further ado, let's see what we have with the Nux Taku files. Without a doubt, baby. Let's do it.
Welcome, I'm Nicandros. This is Tectone, a guy who used to follow
Techie, oh man.
900 hentai accounts on Twitter.
Of course.
When likes were still public, people found out that Tectone had liked an animation depicting a Genshin Impact character called Venti getting their backdoor blown wide open by a BB Hilichurl C. For context, Venti is an effeminate male character with the body of a 15-year-old boy, so Tectone has a history of it to gay porn involving 15-year-old boys. This is more speculative, but photographic evidence suggests that Tectone lives by the slogan, "He who beats it, eats it."
Hmm?
In case you don't know what that means...
Oh! You are! Yeah, when I said this matter needed to be addressed to the public, I should have gave a warning first. I think I kind of did, but here's your warning.
Now you might be disgusted by this, but given Tectone's physiology,
To say the very least.
that's actually a very impressive feat.
Is that all?
Me when I show her my penis. I'm 6'8". I don't know why I would lie about that. My penis isn't that small where I feel the need to lie about my height. But
I'm having the feeling that Techie is about to lie about his height, isn't he?
6'8". I'm 6'8". I'm 6'8". Are you 6'8"? I'm 6'8". 6'7". I'm 6'6".
Yep, had a feeling that was coming.
I'm 6'7". I'm 6'7". 6'6" man BMI.
Now, for reference, I'm 6'7". I've
6'7".
sometimes claimed to be 200 and sometimes 201 centimeters, but I've never claimed to be 2 whole inches taller. You might say that lying about 2 inches is not a big deal, but to some people, that's all they've got.
Thankfully, I have a very small cock.
Felting.
Tectone was recently served a 10-year protective order.
Yep, we've seen all this, John, again with Tectone's civil case.
To stay at least 200 yards away from his ex-girlfriend Pinkichu for sexually assaulting and stalking her.
Yeah, this was on the one paper from the civil case. The reasonable ground. Yeah, they found reasonable grounds for sexual assault and then stalking. Or saying stalking. Are we too early in the vid? Well, rip.
He's also been forced to give up all of his guns. Before this all
Yep.
came out, he...
No firearms for a decade. Just a vibe check, guys. Just a vibe check. Yeah, Techie, you were burning me with that shit, gang.
also had some really deep thoughts.
The more you are aware of what's going on in the world, the more that you are aware of these people that are lying, the more that these people will try to discredit the people telling the truth.
It's like, Techie, gang, I feel this, right? But gang, aren't you kind of lying about your civil case a little bit? I swear, the courts just don't work on a vibe check, gang.
I mean, I want you to look at Nux Taku for an example.
Now, I found out about...
I don't want you to do that. Too bad we're doing it. this must be addressed to the public.
Taku around the time of his Shadman controversy.
Oh yeah, and by the way, I'm just gonna say this pre and early for all those motherfuckers that was asking me, yo, bro, what the fuck do you have against Nux, bro? What do you have against Nux? Well, one, it's because way back when we first started, one motherfucker was like, yo, you remind me of Nux Taku, nigga, fuck you. Second of all, nigga, go ahead and watch this shit.
And because of some drama between Mutaha and someone called Shad Logic. It's a complicated
Chud.
story.
Nux Taku
Linux.
got his entire career temporarily destroyed, which he bounced back from because he's one of the GOATs. God bless
Fuck no, he's not.
you, Nux.
Yes, the post-Nux Clarity incident.
So this video that was uploaded with, again, Nux Taku as Jeffrey Epstein and me as, I assume,
Oh, is this the John? This is the John that Pope Dior be talking about, like where Mudahar had like the connections with Nux Taku, and then he had like made a vid disavowing him, but then like went back on that John.
Elaine Maxwell over here.
Since then, Nux Taku has re-established himself as one of many populistic right.
What the fuck?
I assume Elaine Maxwell over here.
Since then, Nux Taku has re-established himself as one of many.
I hate that I have to do this. I swear I hate to have to do this. Sorry, Nux, but the only thing promised to you was this fucking exposure. Fuck. Like, yo, watch out. Anyway.
Populistic right-wing commentators, such as Tectone himself, who try to orbit Asmongold.
Is really like, I mean, this part right here, right? And then there's this. And then there's a little bit of that, too.
Baldman Gold. Bald!
I was apparently recently hired as Asmongold's thumbnail editor.
Why?
What the fuck is this? Wait, what the hell? How the fuck did he get it to go off frame? What the fuck? Well, obviously this isn't like an actual thumbnail, John, because like the way the framing would work, obviously the text isn't like part of John. But like, bro, this shit is talent, bro. I ain't gonna lie, Nick Andrews cooking the fuck up in Photoshop. He cooking the fuck up.
Wasn't Asmongold nominated at the Streamer Awards? And it's me holding up a fucking thing of I'm white, you're black, and I'm pointing a gun at somebody? Damn, bro, like, that's what it was. This is a top tier thumbnail? I think it is. Honestly, like, we should have just used this one. Oh my god. Hire this guy? Yeah. Yeah, this is great. Thumbnail editor? This is great. Yeah, why not?
My response was not the most charismatic one.
These ideas don't come to me on a consistent basis, but it would be fun to try. Bro fumbled generational wealth. Bro just dropped the biggest ball of his life. He fumbled, bro. Bro said, God damn it, bro. He could have got that fucking paper, bro. Could have got that farming gold cheese. Shit.
He never actually intended to hire me.
Like, yeah, nah, I would presume so, cause like, bro, Asmongold already got his editor that literally doing the clips page, John. His editor be cooking up. But yo, Nick Andrews though, somebody need to be paying attention. And Nick Andrews a bag, bro. He obviously got talent. Like, bro, he got this John off, like not off center, but like off screen and all that, bro. It looks like it's 3D.
That was merely a stunt he did for his livestream. Even his recent defending of Tectone, it was probably for the best.
Let me see. Asmongold very briefly comments on TikTok. I don't know what the fuck happened here. Some shit happened. I can't talk about this one specific thing because of my lawsuit. Oh yeah, this is when I remember this. This is obviously when Mizkif was first dropping this John, and then Asmongold was saying how like, oh yeah, like I can't talk about this John because of his lawsuit and all that type of beat. And then heads were on him for this, and then heads were also on him for Lakari, which this like for Lakari it was how did wait, hold on. What was the narrative around that again? Hold on, because I'm not trying to spread no misinfo. Obviously. Oh yeah, Will Akari, because I remember XQC specifically talking on this. Will Akari, it's like it's half understandable, but not really, because just Will Akari and what we've seen from his notepad, it's like, yo, it's very easy to condemn that. But then of course, like I'm already knowing on basis, of course, content creator, and especially when you have like associates, right? You don't want to like end up talking crazy to your friends or spreading misinfo or any Johns like that. But then that's obviously where the context of Nuance comes in, specifically with Akari, because like, bro, this John is obviously disavowable, right? On Tectone, yeah, he just said like he just not talking about it because of lawsuit. So immediately, what will everybody assume? Major sweeps.
As a Forbes magazine featured commentator, I can't be associating with people like
Hassan Piker's dog. 2,000 votes straight to her top. Shock, cause my dog can't stay in her spot, yeah.
this. However, this video isn't about Asmongold or Tectone. It's about the rumors circulating
It's about you, you fucking gremlin. Nux.
Taku.
The amount of misinformation put out on this guy is insane. I mean, dude, I get
I don't think it was insane enough, Techie.
told that Nux is a pedophile daily. And I'm like, brother, what the fuck are you talking about? Nux has always been good to me, and I'm a guy who's always
Maybe we can't confirm that, but I know for damn sure we can confirm that he's a weird ass nigga. Word to bro.
gonna have the back of my friends. However, I will also be the first guy to hold my friends accountable.
Will you, brother? Because I'm not gonna lie, as far as I'm concerned, I haven't seen any motherfuckers hold Nux accountable. No, well, except for obviously heads in like the CDST again. Shout out Pope Duro, the heads in the commentary community shit. And now obviously Nick Andros, but
about that. But why would anyone say that Taku is after children? I have my own criticisms of the guy, but he's a very religious man.
We got to stand up and fight for God. We were living in a world of like unbelievable hedonism.
oh yeah, bro. Yo, are we gonna get into the Nux Taku fucking politics, Griff? Holy shit, this shit's gonna be fucking grand if we are.
That just kept ramping up higher and higher and higher, you know? Higher and higher, more and more hedonism and secularism, and it completely took over. And this is an unbelievable conversation that's being had right now.
He speaks out against hedonism and degeneracy.
I'm gonna say real quick, because truly equals the dumbass, and we'll make sure that we understand everything. So hedonism, as far as I'm concerned, before we put this John in, just to prove again, truly the dumbass if I'm wrong. Pretty sure hedonism is like when like you're on your own, like obviously it's on like your own personal beat, but it's like when you're really divulging into like, you know, your worst or cyclical fantasies. But again, could be wrong. So yeah, define this real quick. No, fuck. Hold on. Are we serious? Hello? I'm like, yo, truly these slops, huh? I probably spelled it wrong. Hold on. I mean, yeah, I definitely spelled it wrong. Okay. Hedonism is a belief that pleasure is the highest good and the main goal of life is to maximize enjoyment and minimize pain. So yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like, well, not maybe directly playing into your dark and most twisted fantasies, but obviously if your highest form of pleasure or highest good is that bullshittery like this nigga Nux, then it might apply to you. Might apply to you a little bit.
It's not surprising that people that are based purely on hedonism, that they think you can fuck everything that moves. They think that sex should be publicized and taught to little babies and children, teaching them to change their genders and shit like that.
Oh, why do I have the real fucking sneaking suspicion that this shit is about to be some major blatant hypocrisy for Nux?
He's against sex being taught to young children and little babies. He hasn't always been open about his religious beliefs, but he has a long history of criticizing the Twitch platform for making adult content available to minors.
Twitch can't decide whether they want to be a 13+ game.
Oh yeah, this is Jones that we talked about all the time, or not all the time, but like when this main jump was going on. In specific, I remember the artistic nudity thing with Twitch when like for a couple of days they were just allowing whatever the fuck to be posted. I remember there was heads like Morgpie that was doing the fucking what was it, like the green screen on the cheeks, and then you had heads like that one girly pie. I remember like fucking Speed collaborated. Oh yeah, the strawberry tabby girl that showed like street starfish. So I'm thinking I'm already kind of formulating where Nick Andre's probably gonna go with his argument, where it's like, hey yo, Nux, brother, you're saying here like, yo, you don't want to show no weird Johns or no unsavory Johns to children, but brother, I feel like, yo, you might be taking a little hypocrisy. But that's me just guessing. We'll see.
Website or an 18+ porn website. Twitch wants to rake in all that advertiser bucks for being a 13+ gaming website. They want to be on every single freaking smart television in America because that's how they get so many of their little young impressionable viewers. They are trying to be a 13+ gaming website.
Seeing Ninja. You know what else is massive?
As well as a porn site at the same exact fucking time. Just recently, you had the implied nudity meta on Twitch, where they allowed artistic nudity, which is, again, still
Bingo.
mind-blowing to me that they even thought this was a good idea on a 13+ gaming.
But again, Nux, high key, I'm not trying to hear this shit from you, though. I'm really not trying to hear it from you, though.
Website, by the way.
Making adult content available to children is totally inappropriate, and Taku has known this for a while.
Hentai ain't for kids under 18, let alone under 13.
Some insist that it is solely the parents' responsibility to stop their children from seeing that stuff. End of story. I think that's a very...
No, it's definitely more nuanced, at least in my opinion. Because, yeah, you could say a lot of the regard does fall on the parent, but it also does fall on, like, the creator and then the platform. Because, like, these are the three main factors that would go into the content that the children is consuming, right? It would be like whatever means the parent, like, and especially like in regards to like, say YouTube is the best example. Well, YouTube is the example here, but like parent safety controls and Jones like that, like, and of course, like you obviously mitigating what content your children watch in general. Obviously, you on YouTube themselves, like if content is fucking bad and not within community guidelines, yeah, they should be absolutely taking that shit down. And then on the creator, Like, if we're really going on like the base level shit, nigga, if you want to keep your fucking source of income, you probably shouldn't post this bullshittery. But even like before that, nigga, what the fuck happened to niggas' morals and ethics? What the fuck are we talking about? But anyway, no, I do agree with Nick Andrews. Like, there's definitely more nuance to this. You can't just blame this strictly on the parent when, like, say for instance, if the fucking platform is just allowing this bullshittery to be on there, bro, when it's supposed to be like against the guidelines and shit, then it's like, yo, what the hell? Like, at some point, not even at some point, no, like that factor has to take accountability.
Perspective, so I'm going to back up Taku on this one. Parents do have the primary responsibility to protect their children, but that responsibility isn't on them alone. If you're publishing content on a 13+ website, the creators, the parents, and the platform have a shared responsibility to protect the children using that site from being
Bingo.
exposed to harmful content. In the case of Twitch, the creators are knowingly streaming inappropriate content, and Twitch isn't cracking down on it. As Taku clearly understands, it is supposed to be a 13+ platform. If you're allowing or uploading adult content onto that platform, you're clearly doing something wrong, and should be held responsible if kids come across that content.
Just like that.
Parents can easily block actual adult websites, and some even teach you how to do it. But when adult content is hidden on a 13+ website, the parents might not even suspect it to be there. Take, for example, Mutahar's aunt.
Here's the fucking wild
Oh boy, Lex.
thing about her, okay? So she has every fucking parental filter. If you walk into her house, it's like fucking North Korea. However, she...
What the fuck? You walk in her house, I feel like she was twinning up with Kim Jong-un. Nigga, what? Nigga, isn't this your aunt?
She hasn't done anything for YouTube. She hasn't looked at parental controls. So in her mind, she's like, I'm a good parent. I'm making sure they don't watch porn. And then their kids are watching like Andrew Tate and shit. So she's blocked this one possibly dangerous avenue of like, you know.
Damn, that's the shit I be right with her, bro. Holy fuck. Yo, man, she thinks she's a good parent. And yeah, you think she's Kim Jong-un, so this shit's crazy.
Psych infiltrating shit, but she hasn't locked the other one out.
Instead of telling his aunt to set up parental controls on YouTube, Mutahar decided to shit talk her parenting.
Wait, no, deadass! What the fuck? Yo, bro, this shit crazy, bro. Yo, Buddha, bro, you dead. This is a fucking throw, bro. This shit crazy.
This massive podcast. Very normal behavior. So when adult content is on an adult website, it's easily blocked.
Yeah, that shit
when it's
is
on Twitch or
killable, bro.
YouTube, it can go unnoticed and in the worst cases, subvert those parental controls. That's why it's important for creators on these platforms to keep in mind that their content is going to be available to and be seen by children. As an example,
course.
you shouldn't have a hentai reviewer on your podcast.
And like, even to give more credence to this, is why I always say, like, within, like, if you go on YouTube Studio, like, the analytics on that and pertaining to age and Johns and demographics is skewed, because obviously we know heads can lie, like, gotta lie about their age when making a YouTube account, making an email and shit like that. We already know this. So, like, on base level, because I remember way back before when we were getting into the tea.
Girly, girly, girly pop.
What another hun before, this was the argument that she kept making, was that like her audience was full of adults. And I'm like, first of all, hun, I know it's not, because the person that you're getting the most videos on, like shitting on her before, yeah, her audience is definitely full of jits, and they're like all converted fans from her to you, so they're definitely all jits. And two to that, again, like I just came up with saying, heads can lie about their age on their Gmail and shit. Like, bro, there's most definitely probably like, not, let's say for instance, like if you're covering politics or something like that, do I think your main demographic is gonna be fucking children? Nigga, like. But yeah, I've definitely seen some of the shit Nux was making, bro, in the fucking past. Yeah, that shit was definitely marketed to fucking children. But anyway, even sidebarring that, getting back into this argument, like, yeah, to say like, oh yeah, there would be no jits watching or no Johns, like, yeah, no, that's...
And then shout them out by pitching their content as a method to circumvent parental controls.
Ladies and gentlemen, please check out our friend Hartweigen, friend of the show, absolutely amazing creator. If you're into hentai and you want to, and you got parental filters all over your web browser, this is a channel for you.
Oh! See, not listen. Listen. If we're really being real about this shit, in hindsight, yeah, I guarantee Mutahar would disavow the fuck out of this. Like, this probably was like a one time he fucked up, but god damn it, do you be fucking up, Mutahar? Holy shit, yo, this must be why Mutahar quit drama and then got back into drama and then quit again and then got back and then quit again.
Because YouTube is not blocked by parental filters, so wink, wink on that one.
Before you run off calling Mutahar some early porn introduction mogul.
Nah, again, we don't do that shit. Context nuance always matters.
This is just a single, irresponsible, one-off comment from years ago. It was a dumb thing to say, but there is no broad pattern.
Yeah. I definitely agree with that.
Some of youth are engaging in this behavior. To return to Nux's critique of Twitch, another problem with adult content being on a 13+ website is its potential to funnel children to adult websites and services.
Every single freaking ASMR streamer on Twitch is linking their OnlyFans because ultimately Twitch is a massive funnel to that stuff, and Twitch knows that. Most of Twitch these days is a literal funnel
Oh yeah, like hot tub streamers and shit like that.
to OnlyFans. Remember, this is a 13+
Hold on.
stuff, and Twitch knows that. Most of Twitch these days
Is that peach jars? Pretty sure it is.
is a literal funnel to OnlyFans. Remember, this is a 13+ gaming website where 90% of just chatting streams are boobs, funneling people to the OnlyFans of the streamers, because it's not like there's any discoverability on OnlyFans. And the recommended page and every thumbnail on the just chatting category would be banned on YouTube. Bro, do you see what's going on your website, bro? This shit would be banned on YouTube immediately.
I'm not too sure about that last
Would it be banned immediately? Because is this shit still up?
bit, but if a creator's content is directing children to adult websites, making it more available and accessible to them, they are more likely to not only seek out that content, but also far more extreme content than they otherwise would have. Taku, on the other hand, has been criticizing Twitch for allowing this content since the creation of the hot tubs category.
The new Twitch meta, ladies and gentlemen, she doesn't need to see it for her browser history if you look up PONR. Her stream is PONR, bruh.
Like, dog, again, shit like this, I donated $1,000 to see if they type P in their search bar and expose their browser history. It's like, Nux, what the fuck are you?
It's just so noisy.
Bruh, it's unbelievable that this content is allowed.
In February 2021, he released a whole
It's crazy that you think that, but again, I'm assuming, not even I'm assuming, like, I'm already knowing, because again, like, well, if you've seen, again, Nux's shit in the past, but just even on the basis of, like, just thinking of some of his bits, bro, like, this is most definitely blatant hypocrisy.
song about it.
I made a music video parody of Billie Eilish's Bad Guy. When the Twitch hot tub meta was going on, all the top streamers were female streamers in hot tubs wearing nothing. And I made a music video parody, Twitch is hentai.
Twitch is hentai. Twitch thoughts giving teens bloody no sleep.
Damn.
Nigga, turn this shit off.
Bomboclat!
Bumbleclat Wagwan. Don't ever fucking assault my ears with that bullshittery ever again. And I mean that shit. On a real one.
A great message and a banger tune. There is just one big problem I have with Nux's critique here. He left out the most dangerous element of this kind of content. Any child can see bikini ladies on the beach or at the pool, but they're not going to see bikini ladies doing erotic dances while surrounded by adult strangers who are touching themselves while chatting with them. They are also not going to receive private messages or invitations to join a private group chat where a much older person showers them with attention and makes them feel special. Creators don't just put out content, they have a community, whether it's in their comments or on other platforms. If the creator's content is explicit in nature, then so will their community. If children are allowed into these spaces...
Oh, let me see. These are actually really important rules to have on any Discord server with a focus on adult content. We have general rules. There's more pie server. Okay, general rules. Be nice. If you're a dick, you'll be banned. Just please be nice. No spam. No spam for bots. No understand W. Absolutely no porn, sexting, and no nudity allowed. No illegal, inappropriate, offensive content. 18+ server. If you're under 18, you are not allowed here. Well, yeah, like obviously, if you have a fucking like NSFW server and there's gonna be like, you know, spicy content, boy, like, you know, shit like that. Duh. First of all, like, yo, I'm the type boy. Y'all know how I get down with these shits, bro. A fucking Discord and a Reddit, nigga. These shits are fucking allegation magnets. I'm gonna be seeing those shits later. I keep telling niggas, don't ever ask me to start a Discord or a subreddit. That shit's never fucking happening. Sidebar that, like, yeah, but on, again, the basis, if you are going to have this shit, like, this should be absolutely fucking stamped in. Like, bro, this shit should be cemented into the fucking Discord, John. Like, clearly.
The creator is facilitating a space where adults and minors are talking about explicit matters with each other. Even if there are no predators in those spaces, if minors are allowed access, they are still being normalized to the idea that it's okay for them to be talking about these things with random adults, making them much more vulnerable.
Yeah, and that, needless to say, is a fuck no.
Taku has actually made videos in the past catfishing predators on Discord, but his activism doesn't end there. In 2021, he tried to trick Shadman.
This nigga wasn't even... Oh! Hold on, we'll get to this, but hold on. I need more connection on this.
Fishing predators on Discord, but his activism...
Yeah, I was about to say, this nigga was doing like a different variation of pred catching. What the fuck? Like, yo, instead of like, yo, exposing these niggas, or well, technically you're exposing him, but you're also like trying to, like, nigga, Nux, what the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? You know, that's just where the fuck it gets back to. Like, I'm not even about to, again, whenever you try to logic this shit, this is what fails them niggas, or really failed them niggas, especially back in the day, with them, like, Destiny fucking Vosh type arguments and shit. When you really start diving in, bro, that's where you already fucked up and failed. I'm like, you know what, nigga? Why the fuck did you make this bullshittery? Go ahead and give an explanation.
doesn't end there. In 2021, he tried to trick Shadman,
Yeah, let's talk about this.
the infamous lolicon artist, into a confrontation to grill them for drawing
Let me see it.
lollies.
No.
Shatterman, the infamous lolicon artist, into a confrontation.
People are saying I'm a liar because of these tweets. Aside from not knowing about the extent of his shit, then I'd collab with all sorts of scum. Most of my collabs are trolling. I was gonna grill him. I'd interview EDP. Well, I guess both you niggas could go ahead and take this shit then. Fuck out of here. Anyway, sidebar. I'd never commissioned, promoted, been friends with him. Well, this is obvious bullshittery. I'm just gonna straight up tell you. Like, hold on. It might take me a while to find it, but maybe not. God damn it, motherfucker. You actually had hair then. Holy shit. Anyway. Shout out Rob's Media, you already know. Glorious Slop Commentary King, but how the fuck how do I do it? There we go. No, not in the comments. I need it from the transcript. There's gotta be like something right there. Yes!
The last person I want to talk about here, Nux Taku. Nux is someone I've been thinking about covering on this channel for a while now. He's this really annoying VTuber currently masquerading.
Yeah, if Rob drops a video, the cabinet shall be sharing it with the people. And the cabinet, the council, never fucking lies. But moving on.
As his conservative political pundit, though people are quick to remind him about the many skeletons in his closet. Nux seems to have talked with Shadman outside the typical Twitter interactions, having conversations through DMs.
For those of you that are unaware, Shadman is a person that draws a lot of, well, I would say hentai, but when I said, hey...
Really, Nux? Does he?
Yeah, brother, I'm gonna keep it a buckski, bro, because everybody knows, hey, man.
Yo, listen, brother. You are the Attorney General. I do respect your position, but I need you to shut the fuck up so that nigga can keep talking and embarrassing the shit out of himself. Hold on.
Is that needs...
I don't draw hentai. I draw digital porn that has slight, there is slight...
Oh, boy, so he... Interesting.
Inspirations that he takes from hentai, but it is not hentai. That's literally what the man told me, and I was like, what? So I messaged him, did you know my theory that hentai is a latent Japanese tactic after World...
I messaged him. I thought y'all were never friends. Huh? 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 Nah. These motherfuckers. Liars.
Patient to grill them for drawing Lolly Beast the comics. Wanna collab? Lamau, no, but your heart's in the right place. Wait, why would Shadman say that? Anyway.
I wonder why.
These statements and instances where Nux Taku actually mocked messages he received from Shadman have been misconstrued by bad faith actors to claim that Nux Taku had some connection with Shadman or a desire to work with him. I mean, look at the timeline. We're supposed to believe that 3 days after catfishing Predators, Nux Taku was trying to get on Shadman's good side. It is such easily debunkable nonsense. This whole controversy was just an offshoot of the early Mr. Beast drama, when Ava Chris Tyson's fandom of Shadman was exposed. Nux Taku
Oh man, yeah, back when this happened in 23.
was among the people calling her out on it, but also for running a Discord. Shadman was exposed. Nux Taku was among the people calling.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. Yo, Nux. I had a question. If Ava Chris Tyson wasn't like you, why the fuck were you in connection in DMs with fucking Shadman? But they not like us. They not like us. They not like us. Like,
her out on it, but also for running a Discord server where NSFW content was available to minors. Despite his consistent, long-term opposition to children being exposed to adult content, and criticism of multiple creators who have blurred the line between adults and children, Nux Taku continues to be smeared as some kind of pedophile because of his old videos.
My videos were showing people weird shit that came out of Japan to get funny reactions.
very interesting. What were we saying earlier about the type of content that Nux was making in the past?
And I, to this day, do not think that they were harmful videos. I don't.
It really isn't necessary, but let's take a look at one of those examples. If we go to May of 2021, a couple months after releasing the song about Twitch, and a few months before the Shadman collab request, he released this video. It's about Taku reviewing the old comics made by the author of the Nagatoro manga. It's a romantic comedy about the titular Nagatoro, a high school junior. I know a little trick for looking up the old thumbnails of videos on the Internet Archive, and the thumbnail of this video used to look like this.
Yo, what the fuck?
Toro taking off her panties. This isn't the second version. This is the third version.
Wait a
Here
minute.
is the...
What the fuck is that? Yeah, Nux, you're done.
Second version. Nagatoro completely...
Like, nigga, we're 13 minutes in. You're actually fucked. Like, already.
Naked. And there's some kind of a chimpanzee behind her.
But she's sitting there in the forest, and all of a sudden, monkey comes out and starts.
That's a lot of monkey hands. Jesus Christ.
God damn it. And then they proceed to. Okay, anyway.
Nux Taku's original censorship. Okay, so, okay.
That's a lot of monkey hands. Jesus Christ.
God damn it. And then they proceed.
So this, okay. So this is the on Nux's video. This is the censoration that censoration. Is that even a fucking word? This is the censoring that Nux did on this video himself.
Okay, anyway, she ends up having an epiphany.
But this right here with this like hex pattern is like what Nick Andros did. So that, as far as like I'm understanding, so that previous thing you just seen was on Nux's video when he posted it. That was his censorship, Nux's censorship. This censorship we're seeing through Nick Andros's video here, like with this, is his own.
That
Let me see. Hold on. I see. Why the fuck am I raising myself? I just can't see myself. Censorship context. Girl gulping DNA visible on her face. Yo, Nux. Nigga, you ain't show or promote no weird shit. Alright.
in order to survive, she must drink fluids. So she proceeds
Okay,
to drink
yeah.
Nux, I don't know how the fuck did this not formulate in this nigga's brain at all whatsoever. Wait a minute, there might be a chance that Jits could see this shit? Wait a minute, it's not good for Jits to see this, at least as far as like fucking Nux's current conjecture. What the fuck is going on here?
Oh yeah, no, that's why she's like, go as much as you want.
What the fuck?
Because
you can dish out there. Okay.
Yeah, she needs to drink to survive.
What the fuck did Nick Andros put on here?
She's like,
censorship context. Girl stretching her mouth open with DNA.
You can go as much as you want because
you can dish out there. Okay.
Yeah, she needs to drink it to survive. This is survival instincts. Boom.
Nigga, what the fuck? Oh my. Yo, I'm sorry, bro. I'm gonna be the fucking soundboard merchant in this shit. Like, I'm just gonna let you know because, motherfucker, everything that is coming out of Nux's mouth, let alone the bullshittery that is but isn't on the screen because of the censorship, this shit... Bro, this shit is already fucking insane. Censorship context, shocked girl with DNA on her face being held, quote-unquote, by a group of monkeys. How the fuck did this video stay on the tube? What the fuck?
Not in the
oh wait, hold on. Just clarify more. Censorship added by Nick Andros. Okay, so yeah, this was clarifying what I was saying earlier. So again, the hex censorship is Nick Andros, again the creator, Glorious Commentary King, one of our senior members of the city's council. And then this John you see down here that looked like the square, like pixelated Johns. This is Nux. This John. This is fucked. That's what this is. Like.
Forest. She was in fact with the monkeys in a zoo in front of a whole bunch of people. Out of people? No, an audience? Is this a zoo? They saw all of it? The mating act? This is so crazy.
No, my bad. Hold on.
Out of people? No.
No, I will try my best not to cover up the minimal censorship that existed on Nux's videos. Oof. I don't know about that, brother. we might want to make sure this motherfucker is covered as possible.
An audience? Is this a zoo? They saw all of it? The mating act? This is so crazy. This is the worst image in the history of
censorship. Girl being held up by a crowd of shocked children. How the fuck did this video stay on the tube? I'm just gonna keep asking this shit.
Why would the monkey bring it up? That's so weird.
So she pushes the shock collar that she happens to
He bring it up. That's so weird.
So she pushes the shock collar.
Nigga, what the fuck did I tell your ass? That Streisand effect shit, nigga, you lied 13 fucking times, and now, nigga, you're in the fucking Nuts Exposed videos. Which, funny enough, makes sense, because this nigga do be fucking lying about your ass. I gotta keep that a buck, bro. He do be capping. But look where all your bullshittery got you, nigga. Swear to fucking God, bro.
That she happens to be wearing.
Oh, they put her on a shot? What the fuck?
To force her to do the friendship show.
So she's a slave.
Yeah, it's pretty messed up. And then she has to dance like
Fully uncovered girl with suggestive expression dancing.
monkey.
Taku is displaying a comic to his audience about a little girl being raped by a pack of monkeys in a zoo exhibit before a crowd of children. The censorship is at times very lacking. There's lots of fluids and even monkey cocks visible on screen. Not only did Taku show that, he's displaying multiple adult websites and shows the names of all the comics, making it easy for the audience members to look them up for themselves.
Lolicon. Oh, it hurts so bad.
What? It's got 69.
There's 69,000 Lolicon manga.
60.
Yo. Holy shit. Like, yo. Next Taku, Nuxanor, is what I like to call, and I mean a pristine, I mean a motherfucking pristine definition of an optics fucking disaster and a PR shitstorm. And that storm's constant. You won't be seeing that motherfucker going away. No. This shit, bro, what type of fucking...
69,000, no big deal, right?
This is far worse than anything I've seen on Twitch. How is this sponsored by Raycon? Wasn't Taku supposed to—
The video is fucking sponsored? What the fuck? Yo, somebody definitely got fucking fired because they ain't do shit for a background check. Anyway, the rare good faith question, I knew about the lolly stuff in some of his art, like bestiality with fictional children, etc. How the fuck, like... I don't know how the fuck you haven't been exposed already.
Confront Shadman for this stuff. I thought—
Oh wait, fuck, I didn't even read the rest of it. This
Twitch.
shit is so
How is
baffling.
this sponsored by Raycon? Wasn't Taku—
I didn't know about Keemstar's daughter. I do feel like that's the less important part of my tweet, though. You, again, with fucking Shad and Daphne Keem, you fucking moron? But you were in fucking DMs with Shad? This Nick.
supposed to confront Shadman for this stuff. I thought he was against hedonism and degeneracy. The video was also not age restricted, meaning that he made it visible to his own crowd of children. And the comment section had many children on it. Some of them were asking for Taku to reduce the censorship, and others were asking for the source of these.
They asking for the sauce. Meanwhile, the nigga's not doing shit to censor any of the fucking links or names of the website. Motherfucker, the sauce is right goddamn there, which is the fucking problem! Like, yo. Oh my god.
Adult comics. When I say children, I'm not just making a blind guess. Many of these children had videos of themselves on their channel.
So, like, this is literally unavoidable for Nux.
So, while Taku was railing against Twitch for letting children see bikini ladies, he was uploading content like this, with thumbnails like this.
Oh yeah, now this is literally unavoidable for Nux. Like, again, we're only 15 minutes in and I already feel like, yeah, he gotta address this shit immediately.
A 13+ website.
Which is, again, still mind-blowing to me that they even thought this was a good idea on a 13+ gaming website, by the way.
And nowadays, he presents himself as this fighter for God, and this opponent of degeneracy and hedonism. This video isn't publicly available anymore, because I tweeted a link to it around the time of the
I hope that shit would have never been publicly available in the fucking first place.
post-Nux clarity.
I'm still trying to wonder how this shit got through community guidelines within, or better yet, like, even ad suitability, bro. Like, I don't know how the fuck this made it through. Like, this shit, bro, like, if I were to try to post some bullshittery like this, not even, like, the fucking video or no shit like that, duh, obviously, right? But even, like, the crazy-ass fucking thumbnail, that shit is immediately getting swept. My whole page is getting fucking deleted. So how the, like, they were, bro, this nigga fucking Nux must have had max evasion. He had that stat maxed out because he was evading the fuck out of YouTube's community guidelines. I don't know what the hell is going on.
Tweet, but now it no longer does, because within 30 minutes of me tweeting it, the video was
Let me guess. That shit is gone, isn't it?
set to private. There
Yep.
was no apology or explanation, only an attempt to
Nope. Of course not. Sweeping this shit. Bring out your brooms. Might need a dustpan.
hide evidence of one's past, which in itself became evidence of a guilty mind. I have never seen anyone post the kind of content Taku did on a regular.
Yeah, because if you did, you'd probably get... I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, bro, again, we know Hassan, king of buzzwordism. You shouldn't be, like, slandering heads and shit. but you absolutely deserve to get called a weirdo motherfucker for this. That's one. You should absolutely be labeled as a fucking degenerate creep for this. But anyway, even sidebarring that, I keep going back to how the fuck did this go past YouTube's again ad suitability and shit? How the fuck were these allowed to be uploaded?
Basis and not get banned. Not only has
that's what I'm saying. How the fuck, bro, he never got a guideline strike or nothing?
He been banned until recently. He was hanging out with massive, well-respected creators. He might be one of the most underlooked and worst cases of such a high-profile creator, profiting from exposing children to adult content, directing them to adult websites, and running their communities with a total disregard for child safety. Nowadays, he
The Shadman files, now the fucking Nux files. These shits are just... And you know what's crazy? Just like with the Shadman shits, how they were saying Shadman Johns was like the Epstein Johns, bro, we got to see the connections, the co-conspirators. I wonder what will be happening with the Nux files.
Pretends that none of this ever happened. He downplays it, lies about it, and deletes evidence of it. Let's start from the beginning. Taku started out as an anime YouTuber in 2015. He grew slowly and steadily, but in late 2019, everything changed. Jeffrey Epstein died in prison.
I wasn't even trying to talk about this fool for real. What the fuck?
Excuse me, 2 weeks after that.
Yeah. we just had to make sure that event was put in.
Also made a video on YouTube that has since been removed, the biggest flexes in hentai. And
Nux, can I ask you the question of why the fuck you would want to make this and then think this is legitimately something good to boast? And I also want you to explain to me how the fuck you would think that this never could backfire on your ass.
degeneracy began from there.
In the video, Taku reviews and recommends 10 hentai animations, 7 of which were categorized as lolly, meaning they contained underage characters.
This bad boy.
Bruh, yeah, for any of you again, fucking old, Vosh or fucking old Destiny argument motherfuckers, bro, that's not about to be yo, bro, what? Are your niggas out here fucking, you're going crazy off there, the drawing images? You clearly are ignoring the fucking point. I'm already knowing this shit. The factor is that, yo, Nux is most definitely showing this to his audience that most definitely we are seeing not consume. What's the word? Or fuck. Yo, why am I trying to use hefty grammar, nigga? We already know shit fucking grammar do nothing for shit. Basically, his fucking audience, we know definitely that there is a good amount of jits in his audience, bro. And him fucking posting these vids, especially of this peak degeneracy, straight gooning, this ain't even, bro. Well, yeah, this is fucking major gooning, but the worst skill of this shit, bro. Anyway, sidebar that shit, because, again, using these fucking buzzwords, it shouldn't even apply to this fuckery. Anyway, sidebar that, yeah, that's not even an argument being made. It's the factor that he is most definitely giving this content exposure to jits and, not going about it the best way of censoring it and no Johns, bro. Again, we were just seeing from Nick Andros. He's showing the fucking links to the sites and, the names of the sites and all these different shits. The censorship he had on some of these Johns, we just seen from that other video of him and, Lost Pause, I believe that is. Bro. This is clearly some shit where, if we're going off Nux's rhetoric, especially again in the current day, blatant hypocrisy timing, bro. I'm really telling you on that shit. Gang, this shit is blatantly exposing children to harmful Johns, bro. They should not be consuming this content. Nigga, you're fucked. Yo, what?
Very not chill stepfather has a very not chill relationship with stepdaughter. Again, most people would think this is weird, but hentai clearly knows better.
He was already showing adult content to a 13+ audience, and giving them advice on how to find adult content online.
The reason why I bring it up here is because without putting text on the screen is nearly impossible to remember. Therefore, since the plot and it...
How about you don't remember this shit, my nigga? How about, again, we realize that, yo, there could be potentially children in the fucking audience, and that posting this shit, probably not a good idea, my guy.
So goddamn plot, deep thematic and philosophical undertones here. I believe anyone who wanted to search this bad boy up without said title, because I was a douche for not putting it on screen, would just simply look up time stop hentai. Far easier than...
Nigga, why the fuck did Nux do this? Why the fuck did you type this into the fucking YouTube search bar? What?
Very understandable. A lot of y'all sent me screenshots on Twitter, link to my Twitter in the description, of the top recommended searches on the hub of prawn. And lo and behold, much to my surprise, WTF!
Why the fuck? And he was just showing this shit, bro? Because again, you gotta remember, the hex censorship is all Nick Andros.
Fanbase, one of the top hits is time stop hentai. And it stayed like that for 3 goddamn days immediately after me uploading my biggest flexes and
Why do you weird niggas gotta ruin everything I fucking love, bro? Cause I fucking really fuck with JoJo's, bro. But god damn it, bro. Like you niggas fuck it all up.
hentai video. Now that is the biggest flex in hentai.
At the time, these videos earned him a massive amount of attention. The first video got 500,000 views, and its many sequels were even more successful. with the
Many
whole-
God, nigga had 40 shits. Or not even, bro. It was 5, cause yeah, these are the bro, oh my god, dude. What the fuck? This shit, nigga, 1.5, 1.7, 700K, 600,000. Nigga, this damn near like 4 or 5 million views on this shit. You trying to tell me out of 5 million views that there couldn't have been that many chits? The fuck is a chit, nigga? Jits. My dumbass. But anyway, you tell me that there was not that many jits in the audience that would be able to fucking consume this and or get exposed to this? Nigga, you would be lying.
Series garnering a total of 5 million views. One of them was even sponsored by an adult game platform.
What the fuck? Yo, how the fuck does this shit keep getting worse? First of all, this is the second sponsorship this nigga done got on this type of content. And second of all, bro, is this fucking Mina from My Hero, nigga? Oh my god, bro. Yeah, Nux, you're done, dude.
Platform.
Like,
Because
Nux,
these
you're
videos were
fucking
far more
done.
TOS
If you're live streaming this video, I'm sure one of the resident gooners in your chat can recognize what this is, and I'll tell you exactly how extreme it is.
risky.
I can't tell you shit, nigga. First of all, we got the censorship, but thank fucking God we got this shit, because we know damn sure who didn't. Like,
Than his usual content. Taku would soon delete them after uploading to avoid moderation consequences.
The greatest plots in hentai 2! Yes, this video will be deleted soon after uploading for the sake of my channel's survival, but I promise.
clearly you didn't give a fuck about your page surviving, because I think you posted a lot more worse shit than this.
It's a promise. So, yippee, here we go. 50,000 likes and the greatest plots in hentai 3 will be out eventually.
In reality, he didn't actually delete them. He set them to private, and at a later date, he set them to unlisted, meaning that anyone with a link could see them. I actually managed to find these videos quite some time ago. I archived them, and Taku can tell you the rest.
That shit is ridiculous. Like, nigga, 172,000 likes on this shit. And like, why the fuck is the title so fucked? Like, the biggest flex is... Oh, yeah, he definitely... My dumbass. This is the exact same reason why I keep fucking saying the thing with the thumbnail. Yeah, for the SEO and, like, title, yeah, your titles can get you fucked, too. Like, if you put an actual curse word without a censor, like, yeah, your titles will get flagged. So, yeah, I'm sure if you just blatantly put the word fucking hentai in the John, yeah, your shit should get flagged. But, wait, even just think about that. So one, you're wait. I'm going even deeper into this now, because yeah, if you're doing this, you're blatantly trying to skirt the fucking guideline shit so your John doesn't get taken down. Wait a minute, what the fuck, nigga? Nah, bro, this is some bullshit.
Only one of them
I just thought about that, like, cause I'm like, wait a minute, huh?
remains unlisted. Go check it out. If it has gone private.
No, I'm cool off this shit. Nah, I ain't really feeling that. Nah, I'm good.
It confirms that Taku knows about this video. After the success of this hentai video series, it soon became the core focus of Nux's content for years to come. By December 2019, he reached 1 million subscribers.
Yeah, he, I guess, well, there is no, like, what, lack of better words? No, there's, it's not even a lack of better words thing. It's just, yeah, I guess we found, his thing that helped him take off and then, to go on. Because usually, like, what they be saying for content creators, if you want to grow, it's like, obviously you want to find a niche, but to that you want to find like a core idea or trend or whatever genres the means may be or whatever, and then be able to expand upon that. And then obviously once the, like, that idea like first pops off, that's where it comes the expansion. You make multiple different things. So this was like the tipping point for Nux, I'm assuming. Yeah.
In 2020, he was collaborating with some,
or not the tipping, this would be like the point where he like goes up. Like this would be getting towards the climax.
The biggest creators on the platform and filming their reactions to
Charlie! Fuck.
adult animations or comics, often involving characters of a questionable age.
There is an asshole door, so it's a woman with her ass out, and this one's like an anal key.
Chuck, censorship context, my bad. I think Charlie's description of what's going on explains it.
And Ash Ketchum is well, at least a young Ash Ketchum seems to be
Yo, I love fucking Nicandros for this shit, bro. Yo, Nicandros says, censorship context? Nigga, do you hear what the fuck Charlie is saying?
Oh, no. And he uses what's called the fist dash, it seems, to gain entry.
Oh, wow.
Is this made for you?
Yeah, I think it's gotten it.
Yo, he deadass had these niggas watching hentai, bro. This shit is so fucking insane, bro. Like, oh my god. Yeah, needless to say, This is obviously condemnable.
So now he's
Like-
here with the spray of doom.
Oh no.
Name of adult media watermark of an adult website. Link to an adult site.
Oh, she's quivering. Oh my god.
What the fuck? I'm not going back to read that shit. Nope.
What?
Nope.
I
nope,
didn't experience that,
nope,
though.
Nope, no.
Given his size as a creator, Moist Critical actually appeared in Nuxtaku's videos surprisingly frequently. He used to be a part of something Nuxtaku called the Hentai Gang, and they would react to various hentai clips together.
Oh god.
Oh no, Charlie.
God. This is good stuff. We got full color, snuff, guro, torture, amputee. All the wholesome tags.
Sounds good. Let me see that shit.
Wait, what did the disclaimer say?
Guro, torture, amputee. All the wholesome tags.
Sounds good.
Disclaimer. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me not block it. Disclaimer. This is from a separate Nuxtaku video. Okay. I was about to say, like, yeah. I'm like, bro, fuck. I'm like, yo, that shit would be so goddamn damning for Charlie. I mean, it already kind of is just on base level, because again, this shit with Nux is already fucked.
Let me see that shit.
Nuxtaku also deployed a very aggressive clickbait strategy. Showing some bikini ladies wasn't enough. He needed cropped hentai, bestiality, and lolly. Despite having displayed this content in his videos and thumbnails for years, Nuxtaku has consistently denied being into it, but he also claims he doesn't believe enjoying it makes you a pedophile.
There are 3 levels here, okay? There's lollies, which I have absolutely nothing against.
Let me see. Yeah. To clarify Nux's explanation a bit, by lollies, he's referring to characters with a petite body type.
I don't think anyone has anything
Oh
against
my god,
lollies.
here we're gonna get into the fucking argument. You know, the 3,000-year-old fucking dragon, the 1,000-year-old vampire.
Okay, like Chibidoki, or Megumin from Konosuba, or Gura. Nothing has anything against lollies. It's lolly that's the gray zone.
Konosuba actually is funny as shit, but again, nigga, you ruin everything a nigga love.
Nuxtaku would begin to signal anti-lolicon sentiments in 2022, causing drama between him and Rev Says Desu.
They couldn't believe the guy who
had to beef with Rev?
used lolly-related content in his thumbnails, videos, and the same guy who has openly befriended lolicons, followed and praised lolicons on Twitter, could be making such a statement under glaring hypocrisy.
And that's, yo, exactly. Now, I actually do fully fucking agree with Rev here, and that's exactly what we've been saying the whole time. It's like, gang, how the fuck, especially in current day, like we're seeing from Nux, bro, now that he's on his, like, right-wing fucking max grift, it's crazy as shit. You're talking about, like, exposing children to these harmful things, all these materials, all this different shit. I'm like, yo, Nux, I'm gonna go ahead and go on your page, scroll down the oldest, and all I gotta do is scroll a couple of fucking times till we get to the goddamn hentai videos. And again, we looking through the shits, you're obviously skirting around the fucking YouTube guidelines and all that type of shit, because we seen from the title of his video. So that's a whole nother job. Why would you be doing that? To get as much exposure to the vid? Who would be in that demographic of exposure? Jits! It's like, yeah, nah, bro, you're boxed for sure.
Don't like Rev, but they are making a sound point.
Have you seen your thumbnail? This
I'm like, yo, fair, but like either way, like, yeah, nah, Rev is cooking there, because yeah, the hypocrisy is mean as shit.
thumbnail, lolly likers are pedos. This is in quotes, like it's something I actually said.
It's a pretty reasonable inference of your position based on the content of your tweet.
I did not say this. I didn't even say this a little. Not even a little. And this dude's like, oh, dude, we're gonna make this thumbnail. So, dude, when it comes to thumbnails, you can be quiet.
Instead of engaging, Nuxtaku acts incredulous that how could someone possibly be saying this?
Then he goes on this whole rant.
Obfuscating, denied to flick counterattack. It's so funny you call out Hassan for bullshit, but nigga, you're using his strats right now.
He's like, dude, you should have your legs broken then because you like lollies. See, you have Gura in the thumbnail. Like, dude, what is going on? What is going on? So,
downplaying.
Constantly taking me out of context, constantly making me look like a hypocrite for things that I've never been a hypocrite about.
Yeah, you've absolutely been a hypocrite about this, brother. And again, we're only 23 minutes in. We still got a whole nother hour.
His response to Rev was set to private around the time of the post-Nux Clarity incident. And despite his history, in early 2024, Nuxtaku had no problem calling a pedophile for flashing his lolly horse folder on stream for a couple seconds. Meanwhile, he had his own horse folder on his public YouTube channel. He also forgot to censor the contents of Vorsh's folder in his coverage. Old habits die hard, I guess.
I am the one that gets canceled daily for being a gooner on Twitter, by the way.
Yeah, brother, I think it's past that.
And I have never saved a porn image.
Bomboclat! Bomboclat wagwan. Nux ano. Once again, nigga, stop telling me these fucking lies. You better stand on some business and be a fucking real one. Because me and everybody else with two functioning fucking brain cells, functioning neurons and synapses, know that is some bullshit, nigga. Bullshit, nigga. Moving on.
One of the most shocking images in Vorsh's folder depicted a lolicon VTuber that Nux had reacted to.
16 is high school. No! Wait, high schoolers aren't lollies. I agree. Lollies are 1,000-year-old.
Like, again, I don't know how the fuck you have not been exposed already.
Old cum vampires. I agree. Yeah, great intro. Everyone, hey everyone, meet Natsuri no Matsuri. Extremely wholesome VTuber. Also, she likes talking about lollies. Nothing weird here at all. Oh god, this rabbit hole goes deep.
She just said she's into 10 to 12-year-olds, and Nux does not push back in any serious manner. He
Of course not.
then proceeds to react to her content for 20 more minutes.
That was a great video, damn.
Nux clearly had no problem with Lolly content, and he
I must say, that was a great vid! Coming from, again, the girl who you acknowledge said she likes Lolly. That is absolutely fucking amazing, Nux. Nuxinor, you're truly killing it out here, brother.
happy to pander to lolicons for years. To return to Taku's thumbnails, I've seen comments under some videos mention him changing them, but that early version has not been captured on the Wayback Machine. In the case of this thumbnail, there are low-resolution captures of the early version.
Nigga, what the fuck? Bro. How the fuck does this keep getting worse?
Which depict a woman indulging in self-exploration.
Wait. No, real shit. Bro, I don't even want to keep this bullshit on the screen. So I'm guessing like each one, okay, again, remember, censorship from Nick Andros is a heck, so this shit was basically damn near not even censored at all. 2, this is a real fucking person! How the fuck did this stay on the tube? There is no fucking way. Bro, there's no way that this shit stayed up. Like this shit should have got taken down legitimately. Not even, bro, this shit should have been flagged when he was uploading it. This would have been flagged then. There's no way in hell. Like, how the fuck did he skirt this? Bro.
Censored only by this incremental growing
fucking
emoji.
crazy,
Whenever these
bro.
thumbnails arouse controversy, Taku goes to quietly censor them.
Hey, damn, we got Techie back in the shit and Moodart back in the shit.
He was clearly maximizing the amount of adult content he could show without getting in trouble with YouTube, and he would use various tricks to dodge demonetizations and age restrictions.
Yo, is the title shit one of them? Because I swear to God, I was just pointing that shit out, bro. Like, yo, why the fuck is he putting the title in the weird letters and all them shits in the characters, bro? Because obviously he's trying to spell out certain words to acknowledge certain things, but he's not putting like just the blatant letters, bro. That's got to be the skirt community guidelines, right?
The word Shota is blacklisted on YouTube big time. When I made my video talking about the Shota thing, Shota trending on Twitter, I spelled it with a U, and it gets past the censors.
Oh, nigga, you're done. Oh, nigga, you're done. Get the fuck out of here. Oh my God, bro. That nigga just bar for bar proved the shit I was saying. Holy fuck. Oh yeah, nah, Nux, you're done. So then, if you're basically admitting here, Nux, that yeah, you are blatantly trying to skirt around the guidelines and skirt around all this junk because you know that within guidelines they'll obviously censor this junk. They give it ad suitability, you get age restricted, and that's the special like worst junk that we would be going on talking about here. Because if you get age restricted, that's bad. It won't get the most exposure. And again, part of that exposure, part of these demographics, who would part of that base be? Children, nigga! Oh my God, like you're fucking done, dude. Like you're done. You're done. He just said the shit I was saying bar for bar. Yeah, bro, I put the fucking U in the title, and then we got right around the guidelines. Yay! Like, nigga, get the fuck out of here, bro. Fuck is this? Like, yo.
Took out the U, instantly demonetized. Added in the U, turns green again. Dude, I'm telling you,
Bro, bro, he's dead ass bar for bar admitting he's skirting the guidelines. Holy shit.
YouTube is run by idiots. Evil idiots, but idiots nonetheless.
He would use special characters in titles, and you.
Oh my God, he's been doing this in multiple shits. Oh my God, like he's using like the symbol E, like you know how you go on iPhone and you like hold the letter and it gives you different symbols. He's using that in these titles.
Mystically refer to adult content as being cultured.
And then okay, so he's using cultured, which obviously has, bro, you put your fucking two brain cells together. Culture, what the fuck does that mean? Spicy.
Or wholesome. If a parent saw a title like, I showed cultured clips to normie YouTubers in their child's browser history, it would hardly stand out as a hentai reaction video. Many of these videos originally had far more explicit titles.
Like, what the fuck is
but Taku has gone back to censor them later. There are also many videos that are no longer available. Taku wasn't only exposing his audience to adult content, he was directing them to it. Leaving the titles of these adult animations visible on screen was not an oversight or an accident.
I love how people ask me for the sauce. I have the title in the screen, people. That's why
Oh my God, I have the title on the screen. Okay, that's great, Nux. But what if the person asking for this title, asking for this sauce, asking for this cultured content It's not of the age to consume it. Oh my god, Nux. Like, holy shit. Like, nigga, you don't give a fuck.
Don't make them full screen, so you can always find this Oz.
The source, or the source, being the origin of the adult content. Whenever he showed porn in his videos or thumbnails, the comments were full of requests for the
This isn't a true shitpost vid, almost because nobody's asking for the sauce. Does anyone know the source or pig? Where did Nux get the thumbnail? I've seen that thumbnail somewhere. I've recognized the thumbnail. Bro. Yo, Nux. I'm sorry, like, it's gonna be sound like trying to repeat himself, but this nigga is so boxed. Like, holy shit. Like, yo, Nick Andros, again, what I tell you about Glorious Slop Commentary Kings, one of our senior members of the CDST Council, but yo, he's got everything, bro. He pulling up the niggas in the comments, bro. You're done. You're done. Oh my god.
source. Some would name the artist or name the individual.
Niggas is out here naming the artist who drew up the hentais and all the other shits. Oh my god. Bro, there's no shot.
Work. Others would even post direct links, most of which have been automatically deleted.
The links? Oh my lord.
Some of them still remain, linking to an image tagged with lolly and imminent rape. Because Taku
nigga.
Some of them still remain, linking to an image tagged with lolly and imminent rape.
URR, to say the very least.
Because Taku used it in his thumbnail. Taku would sometimes...
Like, how the fuck does he argue out of that?
Pin these source posts, encouraging these ecosystems of porn sharing in his comments.
Wait, my bad. I'm sitting here thinking, just baffled by that shit. He blatantly got lolly on his fucking thumbnail. I'm like, okay. And then we're seeing pinned by Nuxanor. The artist of the thumbnail is... How the fuck, bro? Again, we're only about 30 in now. I'm trying to formulate whatever fucking arguments Nux can have in his head to try to beat these shits. He's done. Like, there's nothing.
These source posts, encouraging these ecosystems of porn sharing in his comments. He's actually acknowledged this phenomenon in his videos.
Half my comment section in the previous episode
No.
of the Anti-Gang was all about, where can I find this door one?
Alright, so...
It really isn't hard to find.
Okay, Charlie.
Yeah, it's...
No! Charlie! Yeah, it's pain.
Super easy to find if you just type in, like...
Very cool, Charlie.
Comes up almost immediately, because I didn't remember the name.
Very cool, Charlie.
During the episode. That's all I typed in and found it in almost instantly.
Thanks for the instructions on how to find that hentai comic online. As you can see, talking about, exhibiting, and directing people to adult media was a core part of Nux's content and the community.
Yeah, that's undeniable at this point. Again, we just seen that he had the fucking hentai gang shit. We're seeing heads like Mudahar, fucking Upaville, fucking Charlie, some of these other VTubers. Bro, like, this shit...
around it. Now, YouTube is again a 13+ website, just like Twitch. So, Taku was making this content available to minors. But
I feel like at this point already, again, this is like undeniable.
did it appeal to them? You've seen enough of his presentation to know that his audience was hardly above the age of 18. If you're putting on this kind of PewDiePie voice, you're not looking for an adult audience. Given his previous focus on anime, Taku's audience would already trend towards being pretty young, but it wasn't young enough. He would imitate the thumbnail style of channels like Game Theory, which towards being pretty young, but it wasn't young enough. He would imitate the thumbnail style of channels like Game Theory.
Oh no, bro, Nick Andros is absolutely annihilating this nigga. No. He said, dog, I seen them thumbnails before, my nigga. You was copying MatPat, real shit. Yo, who you pandering to in your audience? And obviously, context nuance added more to that. Adults can obviously watch Game Theory and all the different like genres by MatPat, bro. Fuck, bro. Sad as hell MatPat retired. But anyway, like, yo, bar off that. But like, bro, yeah, I think this one definitely might be a little... I'm gonna raise my eyebrow at you, Nux.
Which is very popular with children, and make lots of other content trying to attract MatPat's attention. He eventually succeeded and...
fucking shot. Wait.
Popular with children, and make lots of other content trying to attract MatPat's
I caught MatPat in 4K.
attention. He eventually succeeded and collaborated with not just MatPat, but also PewDiePie.
Damn, for real? No, not my kings. PewDiePie too?
And Markiplier.
Not my kings! No! No! This motherfucker again. God damn it, bro. I thought it was bad with the Shadman file, the Shadman co-conspirators, bro. Fuck. Bro, I'm like, god damn it, bro. fuck. But obviously, you can't put like too much crazy shit. Like everybody be saying like, yo, all these heads, bro, are like the fucking craziest speedy apps, all this different shit. Yeah, hell no, we're not saying that. But yeah, this is definitely bad optics on their part. Like that's just undeniable.
Except he didn't. These are just misleading clickbait thumbnails.
And I'm a fucking dumbass. And I'm a dumbass. It makes sense.
However, if you were a fan of one of these massive channels with very young audiences,
yep, I'm gonna take that to the chin.
And you were tricked into
told ya, never be beating the dumbass allegations. Truly. Take it all back. Wait, hold on. Actually, I do want to do this though. I knew our fucking kings wouldn't fail us, bro. Shout out Matt, Pat, PewDiePie, Markiplier, bro. I knew they wasn't gonna fail us, gang.
Clicking on one of these.
Now, Charlie, I deadass need you to beat these allegations, though. I need you to beat these
videos. Your recommendations would fill up with stuff like this.
Yeah, nah. That shit, no.
Combo factor.
Aw, damn. Battery go bye-bye. All right, hold on, y'all. Gotta replace the battery. This junk. I already knew this boy was about to go, too, because, yeah, we already know this boy was gonna be a yap session and a half. Hold on. Almost got it. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I got you. I'm gonna say, yo, we good up in this boy? Okay. Yep. I say no more. We back in this John. Yo, are we editing this out? Yeah, well, I should probably fix the camera first. Truly never beating the trap delegations. Hell nah. Hell nah. No, sir. But we will be getting back into this, though. Because, ain't no time to waste, baby. Facts.
That would drive this content to a young audience would not be complete without Taku's favorite rule. That being Rule 34.
And if you're not familiar with the term Rule 34, it's a term and website talking about how if anything exists, there is porn of it.
Taku, being obsessed with it, is a meme by itself. He was making videos about Pokemon, anime, and other children's IPs while...
I was about to say, so great, tying, like, again, Pokemon, most definitely a brand and IP that is allocated and marketed towards children, to sexual content. And then, on top of that, platforming it to your audience, who I'm definitely sure, like, well, unless we get it explicitly, but, like, there's no way Nux would not know that, like, yeah, there's definitely jits watching you. Like, that is absolutely a thing that he would know, right? So, yeah, and then you're platforming this to, like, jits in your audience. It's like, dude, again, I don't see where does Nux get off on this job?
Using Rule 34.
Like what could he say to get out of this? Like, there is nothing.
Or of them as clickbait. Or
holy shit, are these all fucking thumbnails?
And other children's IPs while using Rule 34 of
oh my fucking god, bro. Jesus Christ.
Or as the subject of the entire video. The most popular video on his second channel was a reaction to a viral Animal Crossing adult animation with very minimal censorship. There are small blurs around the genital areas, but you could still make out what's going on.
Oh yeah, this is nuts. He says, so now you got all these underage kids doing this on TikTok. Yeah, Nux, I think that's a fucking bad thing.
What implication? And what's funny about it? When this animation came out, it became a viral meme, and a bunch of kids on TikTok...
Nigga, this... Oh my god. Holy fuck, it just keeps getting worse. Homemade porn inspired by Animal Crossing is going viral on TikTok and across the internet, sparking a wave of memes.
Talk where, as Nux...
The internet was a mistake. It was.
Taku says, doing the things, or doing the dance. In other words, publishing media of themselves.
Wait, hold on, I didn't see this. Wait.
Says, doing the things.
Oh yeah, this is, what's the name? Nick Andros tagging each video, which is fire, by the way. Yo, shout out our Glorious Slop Commentary Kings, yo. I seen Rob do this too when he dropped Idiot Influencers Chank's nephew. Yeah, bro, like, tagging like each head and then putting like the links to all the Johns, bro. Heads is really doing their work, they big one. You better always show the love with our Glorious Slop Kings. Commentary Kings.
Or doing the dance. In other words, publishing media of themselves for anyone in the world to see, in which they are replicating moves from an adult animation.
I'm about to say, better yet, yeah, let me actually cover this bullshittery, because
they have been exposed to.
What the fuck?
Very understandably, some people consider this to be a risk to those children's safety.
This is
clearly, like,
currently the most concerning trend on TikTok.
Is it really the most concerning trend on TikTok? There's literally a trend right now called Devious Licks, where people break into
Yo, my nigga, bro. Yo, Nux. Fuck off with this bullshit. Nux, please don't do this shit. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Are we deadass comparing devious licks to like this fucking trend in which underage jits are doing this, in which they're fucking like flexing around, dancing around their fucking genitalias and shit, bro? Nigga, you know what's that dumb shit that niggas was calling that John, bro? Fucking dworking, bro. It looks like that the fucking one girly popping that John is fucking dworking and shit. You want jits to be doing this on a camera live on the John, bro? Full faced on this boy. Nope. Devious licks is worse than that shit. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god, this shit is dumb. And better yet to that, this is still the factor of two fucking, like, this is two wrongs, and this still wouldn't make it right. Because either way, both of these things are fucking bad. You shouldn't steal shit from your fucking school, obviously. And that's what heads were saying during the time of this going on. And still to that, too, you most definitely should not be having these fucking jits doing this goddamn dance. Is obviously clearly suggestive. Like, what the fuck are we talking about, nigga?
Or
Like,
in schools and steal stuff like hand sanitizer and fire alarms and toilet seats.
It's alright, bro. I think the toilet bowl gonna be cool though. But if one of these jits end up getting like fucking exposed to some weird bull because they posted some crazy ass trend, some weird shit, bro, and these motherfuckers on the internet start trying, like, you know what I'm saying, contact him or whatever weird like timing, bro, that is worse. I'm sorry. Like, I don't give a fuck about the school's fire alarm. I care about this jit being potentially in danger, my nigga. What the hell? Like,
Just rip them off the toilet.
oh well, maybe I shouldn't say that. That shit's fucked up. Because I ain't gonna lie. You should care about the school's fire alarm. Yada yada duh. Like I said that. But like y'all know what I'm talking about in this specific instance. Like, yeah, I think there is a way more pressing things here. Like, well, what are we talking about, bro?
That is a trend on TikTok right now. No, this is the most disturbing trend on TikTok. All right, dude.
What's worse, children being at risk of being exploited, or children
literally, as I was just saying, bruh,
stealing toilet seats?
First of all, shout out Nick Andrews again, bro. Exactly. Like, what the fuck, Nux? I don't give a shit about them niggas stealing the hand sanitizer, my nigga. Don't go get another bottle of that shit, bro. The niggas go get another bottle of Germex. I don't give a fuck. Bro, if these jits are potentially gonna be exploited or endangered, that's a fucking prop. Nigga, how and why the fuck do niggas even have to explain this? Shouldn't this be common sense? But it's not for you weird ass niggas, and that's the fucking problem.
More and more TikTokers have started to recreate that dance, and it's got people concerned. Basically, a lot of people are afraid that
it is sus. But you know what's more sus and worse? The niggas was stealing the hand sanitizers and the toilet bowls. Nigga, what the fuck are we doing here? Bro, come on, bro.
It's gonna get really popular, and kids are gonna start coming on the app and doing it and get targeted by predators.
No one's afraid of that. All right, maybe I'm not around TikTok enough, and I don't understand the ecosystem.
No one's afraid of that. Oh wait, I'm speaking literally out of my fucking ass because I admitted I don't even be on TikTok. Like, yo.
But I don't think that people are afraid of kids being targeted by predators because they're doing it.
They most definitely are. This is a constant problem online. I like literally don't, bro. What?
Dance. Okay, kids are targeted by predators on TikTok for freaking breathing crooked. I don't think this dance is gonna push anyone over the edge, but that's
What the fuck? This nigga said, bro, a child has what? You know, I have to hear that shit again, but no. This nigga basically said, bro, a child has more of a chance basically being exploited or some shit breathing than they do doing a fucking suggestive dance like this. Is this nigga serious? Now hold on. Just to not spreading misinfo. Let me hear it again.
People are afraid of kids being targeted by predators because they're doing a dance. Okay? Kids are targeted by predators on TikTok for freaking breathing crooked. I don't think
for breathing crooked.
This dance is gonna push anyone over the edge, but that's just me.
A child that is publicly self-reporting as having been exposed to adult content is absolutely more likely to be targeted. It means that their internet access is unrestricted and likely unsupervised. They're an easy target.
So if you happen to see any kids on your For You page doing this dance, please nicely encourage them to stop.
Nicely encourage them to stop is just sending hate mobs in nicer words.
What the fuck type of subversion of logic? That's an actual fucking straw man. What the fuck? Brother. Yo, this, oh my god. Literally what Nux just did is, like, first of all, it's a complete obfuscation and a denied of flight counterattack. But even sidebarring that, brother, he says, please just go inform these heads that this is not safe for them. They should not be doing this. You equated that to, yo, he's telling these niggas to go brigade and probably dox the fuck out of you. Where the fuck did you get this? Like, this is actually crazy.
This guy could be a total grifter in his own right, but nothing about what he's saying here should be controversial. It's basic common sense internet child safety, but Nuxtaku takes it as some existential threat, which makes sense when you think about what he's doing for 2 seconds. He's regularly uploading content sexualizing children's cartoon characters onto a 13+ platform, characters designed to appeal to children, and more likely to be recommended to children. If you look at this video's comments, you see dozens of children explicitly reporting their age.
Oh my god, I'm just 11, little me being a 10-year-old child, I'm 7, I'm not traumatized, oh my god.
Many of them being under 13. These are not adults pretending to be children as a
Because that was a thing I was about to say too, like, there could again be that factor like I was saying earlier where like, yo, not even, well, it would be actually fun of an inverse of that, not where like jits are lying about their age, but it would be like where there's adult heads like memeing the fuck around and like pretending to be underage, where that could be a standard, but I ain't gonna lie. Again, you're using the IPs of like just very like some literally one of the biggest like children's brands or children's like marketed brands being Pokemon, fucking Pocket Monsters, baby. But like, yeah, you're using Pokemon and shit. The most motherfuckers I expect to click on that shit would be jits, bro. Because at the end of the day, like, yo, we got them fucking weird ass loser ass scalper niggas that be trying to get all the packs and shit, bro. Be trying to buy the whole fucking stock as soon as they get to the store or whatever. Those are like the only motherfuckers besides jits I would know that would pay attention to like Pokemon and shit for real. Besides like, you know, heads playing the old Pokemon games and all that shit. But like, bro, it would be primarily jits. It's like, dude, again, how do you get around this?
Joke. I've seen what's on their channels. They are uploading videos of themselves.
Let me see. There are other cases like this, but I'm only comfortable showing this one because the channel and the video the comment was on have been deleted.
Onto their channels.
So this was basically like the account of one of the kids that were following Nux, or like in Nux's John when they were commenting. It's like, again, Nux, how the fuck do you argue against this? Like, gang.
And then leaving public comments under Nuxtaku's videos for anyone in the world to see. There are thousands of comments like this scattered all over Nuxtaku's backlog. Some new, some old, but many of them are from children who are still minors. Nuxtaku obviously doesn't directly control who watches his videos, or what they upload onto their channels, but he was choosing to upload this content onto a 13...
I was about to say, but he chose to upload this content onto his own channel, knowing that, like, you know what I'm saying, there is definitely some guidelines that you are probably breaking, especially when you are acknowledging yourself that, oh yeah, I had to change the title in order for my video to be monetized. It's like, dude, what the fuck are we doing here?
Plus platform, where it was available to children. If you make content about sex and porn available to children, you're gonna receive comments about sex and porn from children. If you look at the audience retention graph, you can see that barely anyone is watching this video for Nuxtaku's commentary. All of the attention is hyper-focused on the sex.
Oh, yo, that's actually a really crazy thing to point out on Nick Andros's end. Because, yeah, y'all know, like, it'll show you, like, oh, yeah, most viewed part of the video, most watched part of the video. It goes to show, like, yeah, like, yo, like, on the factor, like, specifically, again, with this vid, too, on the factor of this vid, yeah, we know what the heads that watched this vid came in to watch. This video, as we're seeing, like Nick Andros showing, has 2.1 million views, 55,000 likes. You're gonna sit here and tell me, especially after all the other jumps we done seen from Nick Andros, and what we're probably gonna see going forward, because again, we're only 32 in, that there were not some jits that consumed this content, bro? Like, you're lying. You're gapping. Like, you would have to be gapping. Like, there's no other way around that. Like, come on, bro. And then specifically that, we know, okay, there's jits in this audience. Now we're looking at this, the most viewed part is on the Johns that he's barely even fucking censoring, showing content that obviously should not be shown to jits. Not like safe for them. How the fuck does Nux argue around this?
Segment where the adult animation is shown. Who do you think is watching it over and over again? Any adult could just go and watch the uncensored animation elsewhere. However, to the children who cannot access adult websites, this is the most easily available and the least censored version of the animation that they can find. Here is a comment from a child saying that they can't access the uncensored animation because
and my dad's Wi-Fi blocks that.
Parental controls. This child's parents did not want them to be exposed to this kind of media, but Nuxtaku's content enabled it to happen anyway. Nuxtaku knows that YouTube doesn't want that content on its platform, and he was actively reverse engineering the site's moderation in order to continue uploading this content without getting age restricted.
So yeah, that's basically confirming it again at this point. Again, like Nick Andros is showing the clip and he just repeated it again. Like, yeah, so Nux is blatantly just like, he's trying to subvert the YouTube community guideline system. So within doing that, again, like, what would you be trying to do this for? The only reason I could see is, again, to try to get more exposure. More exposure means more audience looking through within that. there's definitely gonna be some jits there. Should you be showing the content of jits? No.
He was so successful at it that even if you enable restricted mode and the parental control filters, videos like this would still be visible on his channel. With the same video, where Taku was shitting on this guy for caring too much about child safety, he was contributing to and profiting from all of the issues that the guy was raising awareness of.
Hypocrisy!
Alright, Mr. Noah, I don't know you, and you seem like a decent man. John 3:16, my man. He's a man of the people. This dude, this absolute legend. I didn't even notice that before. Don't quote Bible verses in your bio, dude. What? John 3:16 is, for God so loved the world that he gave his own forgotten son, that whoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. Alright, gamers. Yeah, alright. If I see that in the bio, I'm gonna... Alright, dude.
Fighting for God was not the moneymaker for Taku at the time. The real moneymaker...
I'm like, this shit is crazy. I'm like, yo, you're judging a gang for having a Bible verse in your bio? Like, again, gang, have you seen your entire fucking page? I think there's some more pressing matters that you most definitely should be judged for.
...was running Rule 34 tournaments and networking with massive creators.
What I did today is I gathered 8 YouTubers, put them in a tournament bracket format, and had them battle it out, where they each select different fictional characters, and based on the amount of entries they have on Rule 34, they are stronger choices.
Not only are these videos just flagrant celebrations of degeneracy and hedonism.
You know what makes me really uncomfortable about this? Is the fact that we know that Nux is making this video while having a massive erection.
Yes!
Yo, wait.
Really uncomfortable about this? Is the fact that we know that Nux is making this video while having a massive erection.
Yeah!
Yo, this motherfucker. Yo, Nux, yeah, bro, nigga, you're, first of all, you're definitely not beating any shits. This nigga said, yeah! Oh, bro, how the fuck? Like, yo, I'm sorry. I really just feel like, yo, again, TrillTalksEverything truly does indeed, like, yo, like, talk everything. We know all the jump. I just feel like I'm gonna be, like, repeating myself, but I'm just sitting here like, yo, how many damning things do you have to show before it's like, okay, yeah, this nigga's cooked, bro. Like, you're done. Like,
Yes! I mean, no.
They are entirely based around the promotion of an explicit adult website full of adult content of children's characters. The website appreciated the attention and promoted Taku's videos in exchange.
yo, how the fuck does he keep doing this? This nigga keep failing upwards. Like, what the fuck? Bro, what? This is the 3rd sponsorship he got off of this gooning ass shit, bro. Like, what the hell?
My last video that, like, I used Rule 34, they actually posted my video on the homepage of the website, so in their honor, you know.
If you want to do these competitions with your adult friends, that's totally fine. What isn't fine is uploading these competitions
to the tube, where again, Jits could access this.
Onto a 13+ platform, in which you're promoting an adult website full of thousands of images sexualizing children's cartoon characters. Because of its animated nature, hentai is already much less intimidating to children than photographic adult content. If you're also using characters that are designed to appeal to children, are already familiar to children, and are attached to brands that the algorithm will push to children, you are basically maximizing the potential of your content to introduce children to adult media at even younger ages.
Simply put like that. Because on base level, it's easy. Again, this goes back to the thing we were saying with the IPs. Like, yo, and then with the IPs, like using content like Pokemon or whatever. And then, like, on top of that, within the guidelines of his title and all that, like, yo, skirting around it, trying to edit it. So, again, it goes through and is not, like, you know what I'm saying, shelved out, especially by something like age restriction and or, like, getting a community guideline strike or something like that. Like, it's very, very, very clear. And then within that, like, yo, Nux, I'm sure you even know, bruh, heads like Jones and heads like Skibbity Toilet, all these different shits. Like, bro, posting and, like, trying to specifically target jits with your content, you know you're gonna get a fuckload of views and like be able to maximize that John out. Like, it's agree with Nicandros here. Cooked.
I have already shown that this was undeniably a function of Nux's content, but I can't say that it was his intent. However, I can demonstrate that it was absolutely undeniable that Taku knew that children were watching his content. The descriptions of his videos used to explicitly label them as PG-13. This disclaimer
Disclaimer, this video and my entire channel is rated PG-13 and should not be viewed by anyone under the age of 13 without direct parental consent. Yeah, this shit should not be viewed by anyone under the age of 18.
Can even be found on the Monkey Comic video. That is an explicit admission that Taku was fine with 13-year-olds seeing this stuff, but we can do better. Months before the Monkey Comic video and the Animal Crossing video, Taku saw one of his child fans with his own eyes. On October 31st of 2020, he requested his audience to email him the most cursed NSFW videos or memes for a chance to win $1,000. No limit on how horrible it is. Despite NSFW videos or memes for a chance to win $1,000. No limit on how horrible.
Yo, I have a terrible but amazing idea. Once you guys send me the most curious NSFW funny memes, terrible videos, or whatever new email just made, Nux. Whoever sends me the most curious, funniest one wins $1,000. Best of luck. Does it point? Do we have a limit to how horrible it is? Nux. No. Do I even have to go on a whole fucking tirade on how this is an obvious, like, fucking PR shitstorm, an optics fucking nightmare, and how you shouldn't do this? You should not allow heads to send you explicitly to the worst type of fucking, just, first of all, in base level, you should not have heads sending you NSFW content, especially when you cannot confirm any of their ages, that's one. And two to that, you're asking specifically for the worst shit, so my nigga, what happens when, again, like, apparently Nick Andrews is about to, like, to show us within the show, I'm sure he's not gonna, like, show us legitimately. They said themselves! What the fuck, Nux? Like, oh my god! Yeah. How the fuck? I'm sorry, I don't care if I'm repeating, I'm gonna keep saying it. How the fuck is he not cooked, and how the fuck is he gonna argue out of this?
Well, it is. Despite requesting NSFW content, the announcement does not list a minimum age, so Taku was giving a financial...
Thank you! That's what I was saying. I'm like, bro, first of all, you can't confirm the age of any of these people, and they're about to send you NSFW content. Nux, are you fucking... Sorry for what offense, but Nux, are you fucking retarded, my nigga? Like, are you fucking stupid as shit? Like,
oh my god. To find the worst NSFW content they could. After a day, he'd already received thousands of submissions. He would review these submissions a month later in a video with Oompaville and Iron Mouse.
Rip, now we gotta add Iron Mouse on as a co-conspirator.
I've never even pondered the thought that we could have Lolly and Guro and Bondage all in one thing. That's amazing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Oompaville. Say the very least, brother. I could imagine. Fuck.
Among those submissions was a video that one of Taku's child fans had recorded of themselves.
Oh!
Well, yeah, had a feeling that was definitely going to happen.
What? Bro.
I don't even know what that was.
That was some kid just sent you a video of them shitting and then shooting a dog with a Nerf gun.
It would be really funny not to provide the full context.
Oh, what?
Bro. If you're scared of getting sued...
Shout harmful opinions, by the way.
This ain't the move.
That was some kid just sent you a video of them shitting and then shooting a dog with a Nerf gun.
Wait, what the fuck?
But I'll do.
He said, wait, what the fuck? Nah, real shit though, because again, I'm just like that shit really didn't even faze me. Not on a factor if it's not crazy, it obviously is fucking insane. It's just a factor, I'm just like, bro, how does a nigga put themselves in the worst optical positions I've ever fucking seen? I'm like, bro, why the fuck would you tell heads to send you NSFW shits, the most horrible shits ever, and you're not confirming anyone's age? This shit is baffling, bro. I'm like, holy fuck.
It's not CSAM.
This is
It's some little
insane.
boy farting into their phone camera. Then they shoot at their dog with a Nerf gun. There's no nudity, and you can't even see their face.
I would hope not, bro. I'm like, I would have presumed that there couldn't be no shit, because I would presume, like, listen, Nux is clearly an abhorrent fucking dumbass if you can't realize that shit, but the nigga would have to literally be insane to show some actual crazy shit if somebody sent it, bro. Like,
however, they are clearly a child, and based on the size of their hand, a very young one at that. There's also no sign of Taku getting parental consent to publish this video.
Nigga Andres, you dead ass thought this nigga was about to go ask this fucking Jit's parents? Bro, come on, dog. We know damn well that nigga wasn't doing that shit.
So he's published a video of someone's child without consent and mixed it in with a bunch of reactions to Lolly Bondage Guro comics.
Oh my god.
This competition was not a one-time thing. It was a whole series. And a total number
Of course, bro. So the fucking... How many fucking... Didn't we just have the fucking plot hole series with the fucking hentai, the greatest hentais? Now we got this series, and we got the fucking other hentai gang. God damn it, my nigga. Like, this is some... Bro.
emails they received in the end was around 10,000. Whether he intends it or not, by showing this video, Taku is signaling to the children in his audience that they are welcome to participate. In the
No, don't fucking participate in this bullshittery. Stay the fuck away from this shit.
rest of the series, Taku shows lots of adult websites and links to them fully
He shows the links fully uncensored, not the sites themselves.
uncensored. Not only that, there are many instances in these videos where Taku fails to hide the names of the people sending these emails.
All that is fuck.
Instances in these videos where Taku fails to hide
All the hentai links and names are of senders, are just totally uncensored here.
names of the people sending these emails. So he has solicited children to send him porn. and now he's doxing them to his audience. But that's besides the point here. Taku absolutely knew that children were not only watching, but engaging with his content and his community. Did that cause him to reconsider his content decisions? No.
Yeah, I think at this point, I highly doubt it.
A couple months later, he released a Twitch song, then the Monkey Comic video, and then the Animal Crossing video. Not only did he not change, he began criticizing Twitch for exposing.
Damn, so them shits were damn near like back to back to back, like, bro. Again, shout out to Andrews for having this John so like just logged so good, bro, and so pristinely. Because again, Nux, I'm going to need you to address every single one of these segments, like legitimately bar for bar on these boys, like every single John, bro. Because again, this it just pisses me off, bro. I'm just like, bro, why the fuck are you niggas like this? Why?
Exposing minors to adult content, despite exposing minors to far worse things. So there's a rough outline of the mass child mind poisoning machine that Taku operated and made a ton of money from. We have already seen some of the community interactions in the comments of his videos, but that's only scratching the surface. Let's go back to 2019.
So, the announcement portion of this video is as follows. My favorite of PewDiePie's videos are his Luai videos, where he gets to see how his community memes around his own content. I personally love that style video. How the community itself can come together, because it's not just the YouTuber or the YouTuber's content that's enjoyable, but it's the idea of this little community forming. So, I am creating a Taku subreddit, which will not be called Taku because some of them
yeah, fuck fucking hell, nigga, join a goddamn Taku subreddit, a Taku anything, nigga, a Taku subscribing, nigga, fuck that.
already made r/.
In another effort to imitate PewDiePie, in 2019, Taku founded his own subreddit, r/Taku submissions. Nowadays, it's a hentai dumping ground.
The top post of all time is a porn animation. Is anyone surprised at this point? No.
But back then, it was full of memes about anime and children's cartoons.
Hey, stop touching weird places. Don't worry about it. It's flat anyway. Destruction 100. Ho ho ho. Huge roast there. That's like the ultimate hentai logic as well.
But this is Taku we're talking about. So there were also posts about hentai. For several years, the Reddit had no moderation other than Taku. And on one occasion in 2020, the Reddit was spammed full of hentai.
There were thousands, nay, tens of thousands of posts of Sakura hentai.
The Reddit was also not marked as 18+, and there was no minimum age listed.
So now we're going on this again. We have once more, he did a fucking competition, Lil John, where he wanted heads to send him NSFW Johns. The worst possible material, did not verify ages on that now. He's got his fucking subreddit where he's got heads setting in just blatant fucking hentai and just straight crazy gooner shit, bro. And there's no fucking age verification on this shit. Can you even do that shit on Reddit? I'm pretty sure you can. Like, oh yeah, of course you can. Am I fucking stupid, bro? There's a thing that asks you like, yes, are you over 18? And then yes, log in. Yada yada. I'm Tom. So yeah, he doesn't have that shit on his sub either. Of course.
In the rules.
Forgive me, Lord, but I did it. Please forgive me. Stop sending Gentai. Why? I already lost. No, not November. Half of my class saw Aqua's butthole on my screen. To be fair, mad respect for sending Aqua's butthole. And your class should be thankful.
The opium.
Yeah, can I ask you a question real quick? If this person is in class, right? There's either, the way I'm thinking about it right now, there's three ways that this is gonna go down. They may be in college. I doubt it. If they're not in college, yeah.
This post was 12 years old.
No! College, nigga. We barely made it to fucking high school. You gotta be shitting me.
And your class should be thankful.
They are literally talking about a class in that post.
That's what I said. No, legitimately, that's the first thing that popped in my head. I'm like, okay, so if we're talking about class, who the fuck is going to class? Because I'm going to tell you right now, as a 22-year-old man, the only class I would be going to if I went to college, because of fucking college dropout, we know truly the loser, bro, riding in the boss's basement. Shout out, sure love the boss. But like, yeah, it would be to like a college fucking course, but we don't go to that. So if you're not that age and going to college courses, you're most likely in high school or in middle school. And for God, I fucking... Nah, we're not. No. Because if you, I don't even know how the fuck you would get access to watching Nux if you're like below the age of 10. Like, I don't even know how the fuck this is even happening. Like, that's truly like your parents like fucked you. I don't even know. Like, they fucked you over like real bad. But anyway, sidebar now. Yeah, you think of class, you're gonna think of a JIT. So why the fuck is a jit saying to you to stop sending hentai? Or better yet, not even in this John. Why is a fucking jit saying and posting this on a John, bro? Stop sending hentai. And then the response to them is, no, well, I mean, it really don't matter, man. I mean, why not? I lost note in November. What the fuck? Oh my god.
There's no reason not to assume they might be a minor, and had Taku checked their profile when the screenshot was taken, he would have seen this comment. This child was not a one-time poster. Between October 2019 and August 2020, they made 160 posts to the Reddit. Many of them appear in Taku's videos, sometimes back-to-back. So Taku was profiting from their presence on the Reddit, and the attention he gave to their posts would encourage them to continue engaging with his community. Some of their posts on the Reddit it mentioned depression. Some include hentai.
Let me see.
To continue engaging with his community. Some of their posts on
Understand, Truly not grammaring for shit. I understand you, me too. You're a man of big PB and depression like me. Holy fuck, we were just not grammaring. Nah, maybe it wasn't my fault.
The Reddit mentioned depression. Some include hentai, and sometimes they would be sharing and requesting the source. In one of their earliest posts,
so this is not happening again, not just on the YouTube comments, but it's also happening in the subreddit.
They mentioned having gotten into weird, kinky shit. In the comments of that post, they shared a story about having been molested. Quick reminder,
What? Oh lord,
shit.
Man.
In the comments of that post,
I watched porn when I was, oh god. It was a separate tradition to watch since I didn't figure it out until I was 14. Then I learned the meaning of life. Oh god. And I am not reading that second shit.
They shared a story about having been molested. Quick reminder, Taku made money from allowing this person to be present in his community. They had multiple very highly upvoted posts that made it into Nux's videos, and he would sometimes show.
I'm about to say, yeah, like that person's engagement, like by proxy, that person like engaging in the subreddit, saying all this like crazy shit and interacting with these ads, making these posts, like inadvertently became content for Nux, like by that person, like this presumably Jid in this John, right? Like by them posting this John and like Nux screenshotting these Johns to use them in videos, it's like, yeah, by proxy, he's just profiting off of this straight degeneracy. Like, yo, what the fuck, my nigga? Again, how is he not good?
Multiple of them back to back in the same video. The only reason I'm comfortable drawing attention to this user is because the account has been abandoned for years. As far as I know, it was never banned. After going through all of their comments and posts, I was unable to find any connections to other social medias, so they should be anonymous. This was also not the only child present in the community. By doing a couple searches, you can find many others openly stating their age.
I'm a minor, lapsed in 16, lapsed in 16, I'm 15, I'm 13, I'm 13, I'm 14, I'm 12, I'm 13.
Content creators exploiting the volunteer labor of their audience for content is nothing new, but those spaces have teams of moderators to keep the content age appropriate. When you have a community that includes minors, you would ideally be proactive and lean on the side of caution. As we can see from
Yeah, because like I say all the time, either, well, now we're talking about Discord because I got this shit about to get brought up. But yeah, again, Discord in a subreddit especially, I mean, like YouTube, your shit, usually for YouTube, like you would be good because YouTube will, especially for comments, filter out most of the shits, right? But bro, specifically with Nux is where it fucks them because the niche is content, yeah, this shit. Do I have to fucking keep explaining how fucked up this shit is at this point? Like, god damn it. But like, yeah. Seriously though, like that shit is gonna already just be on the bad timing, bro. I mean, this is exactly why you would fucking avoid this shit, or at the very fucking least, if you are going to again participate in this or have this be accessible or whatever, you go through the means like Ningandros was saying to make sure that it is like mitigated to the most heavy efforts, bro. So you can't have no fucking mishaps, so no jits can end up getting access to this shit. But nope, Nux quite literally did zero for due diligence. Zip fucking nada. It's looking like nothing.
This announcement on Taku's Discord from January 2022.
Let me see. Due to recent events on our Discord, attention was brought to an issue on Reddit where we learned it was unattended and moderated wise for 4 years. We are now taking action to clean up and fix the subreddit to fit Nux and his image per his request.
Moderation-wise, the Reddit was totally unattended for years. It doesn't matter whether Taku knew that dozens of minors were openly posting, sharing, and talking about adult content on his Reddit with adult strangers. As the head of that community, he bears ultimate responsibility for what he allows to happen in it.
You know what's so funny? I can relate this back. If you go on like TTE, the page you're watching, and you go like to videos, click on popular, there was a situation going on with a creator named Pack God. You feel me? And he had a Discord. One of the main reasons I always say, yeah, just fucking say fuck those Discords, bro. I'm telling you, I don't give a fuck about that platform. That shit is never gonna gain you anything. In fact, Discord themselves are actually shitting on their own platform because they're introducing like Real ID and shit. So I mean, that platform's probably fucked anyway. But anyway, sidebar that, right? And when I say this about Pat God, I'll keep clarifying. Pat God was not the one that had allegations. Pat God was not the one that did anything bad or whatever. The things and the events that occurred happened in Pat God's server, which is exactly why I relate this back to Nux, because the parallel to what I'm about to like say about obviously Pat God in this situation is he like Pat God would be the parallel to Nux, and like Nux would be the parallel to Pat God here. But like yeah, basically there was a guy in Pat God's Discord named Jason, and he had a whole bunch of crazy shit going on. But basically he ended up saying, "Hey boy," of like yo his girlfriend when they were ended up when they were jits at the time, and then like yo shout out Epic M1. Epic M1 is a person I watched and made a video on it, and he had ended up like going through a whole bunch of Johns, interviewing a whole bunch of heads around that were in the Discord server and all that means, and then that situation ended up sort of being resolved, but not really. Again, go check it out. But anyway, sidebarring that, right? The main thing that was like hefty in that John was that the main criticism would go to Pat God because like, yeah, this stuff is happening in your Discord and all that. That means again, like whoever is moderating, which the moderators in that John, some of them Johns, like some heads were trying to do some heads were trying to like moderate it, and there was another head that just blatantly unbanned the Jason bull, which was that was the bull that like was doing the weird Johns. But anyway. Right, at the end of the day, like most of the blame, the primary blame obviously goes on the person, which was the Jason person, but a good amount of blame also does go on Pat God, and which relates to Nux in this case, because like, yeah, this is your Discord server. If you are not going by, like, you know what I'm saying, staying tentatively to make sure and do your due diligence to make sure it's modded, bro, and also the mods themselves, if those people are not doing their due diligence when they're supposed to be modding for you, they also reflect you as well, because these are the people you got to moderate your John. So yeah, at the end of the day, it's gonna all fall back on you. Just like like the overall curtain, like yeah, whose face do you think is gonna be on it? It would be fucking Nux, just like in that case, it was Pat God. Like
it was his responsibility to establish rules against this behavior and to enforce them. Even the most basic, common sense rule for an NSFW community was too much to ask. On December 30th of 2021, Nux Taku would launch his Discord server.
That's right,
okay. So we're moving into Nux's Discord server now, okay.
Opened a public Discord server. I swore to myself I would never do it because the degeneracy would be too much, and the degeneracy is already too much. So join that Discord server. It's a public server. It's open. 16 or older though, please.
I am happy.
wait, hold on. Can I find it in the gen? Was it this early? No, that was with Charlie. Hold on. Fuck, I really want to. Oh, Nux. 16 only and up, huh? How is it that the girly pops that you can shit on, being Morpie, which I totally understand, there's definitely some criticisms for this hunt, but in this case, how is it that you can shit on her for making the content that she does and all this type of beat? Meanwhile, she can do more of the due diligence in her Discord to make sure that shit is 18 plus. When, nigga, you couldn't do that shit. Like, nigga, what? The hypocrisy is fucking mean here. Holy shit. Like, hold on. No. I need to see what he got about this.
I opened a public too much.
Yeah, we know,
I am
nigga.
happy that he has a minimum age rule this time, but setting it to 16...
but I'm like, yeah, sure. But it's 16. What the fuck? Like this, why is it 16? I feel like this shit is, this number is dumb as fuck. I just feel like this shit is so arbitrary because why is it just 2 years off of 18? It might as well just be 18. What are you like? The ages that even surround this, if you see it, oh my god, like this shit is truly what's getting me mad. If you see that there is like a 15-year-old and a 17-year-old, what, like surrounding these ages, what is the specific Johns on the means of where 16 is like, okay, you're now allowed to view this NSFW content? Like what? I'm so fucking confused. Why is 16 the base age? Like it should just be 18, like how it normally is for like every other shit. What, like, and then again, like this just goes to show like, yo, Nux, no matter what, if you're below the age of 18, you're a minor. So that means you would be okay with minors consuming this content, whether or not you believe 16 is acceptable or not. What the fuck? Like, that's what I'm saying. Bro.
It's a massive self-report that he is aware that a large chunk of his audience is underage.
It would have to be.
It's also highly questionable, given his decision to launch the server with a set of NSFW channels.
Bro, he's fucking done, bro. Like,
including an NSFW voice channel. To be honest, I was surprised that there were NSFW channels when the server rule said 16 and up.
Yeah, thank you, because, nigga, thank you, the nigga, hold on.
Because NSFW is supposed to be 18 and up. I mean, if you already watch Nux, fair.
Nigga, who fucking... Bro, nigga, fuck if you already watch Nux. Yeah, bro, if you already watch Nux, that means you should... Grammar. But this shit just got me so teed up now, bro. Like, I really truly can't even grammar. Yeah, bro, I mean, if you already watch Nux, I mean, it's alright, bro. You can still consume content, sexual content, mind you, as a fucking jit. Nigga, what? And then this nigga's like, fair. That's not fucking fair. What?
To be clear, those channels were supposed to be only for adults.
Exactly!
But given the state of Discord's age verification...
Shit, given the state of Discord right now, again, they just put in this real ID shit and their whole company's by the fucking flatline.
Setting a channel into NSFW mode doesn't really do anything to stop minors from accessing it. All they have to do is lie about their age to Discord. The channels were fortunately removed...
Just like, again, we've been saying, or I was saying earlier, just like you can lie on your fucking Gmail when making a YouTube.
6 days after, the server was open to the public. The announcement of their removal does mention issues like minors sneaking in by...
Wait, my bad. Let me go back and read these shits. My fault.
All they have to do is lie about their age to Discord. The channels were
Billy, new announcement. So Billy, I guess, is like the name of Nux's audience. This new announcement, the NSFW section of Nux Cursed Playground will be deleted in 30 minutes following the posting of this message. Say your final goodbyes to that section.
Removed 6 days after the...
Cursed Playground. Like, dude.
The server was open to the public. The announcement...
yeah, at like all the people in the server again. The server is currently aiming for a Discord partnership with one requirement being that it contains no pornographic content. Well, you already fucking failed at that, considering, again, dude, NSFW, hentai, fucking like server, and not servers, but like what's the separate Johns in this John called? Fuck, bro, the different, I don't know, different chats. Yeah. Yeah, among others, confusion about legal age to post. Wait, what's legal to post? Different opinions on what is considered disturbing content. Underage Billy is claiming to be 18 plus to access channels. As you see, we have decided to delete it coming Monday before the talent show event. All that content can't be used for Nux's videos anyway. From that's some bullshit, because again, what about all them other shits off the Reddit, bro? He was just posting them shits on the vid. What the fuck? Anyway, from that point on, all the NSFW content will be forbidden on the whole server, as well as the profiles, nicknames, profile status message, about me section.
Of their removal does mention issues like minors sneaking in by lying about their age. However, the main reason was that having NSFW channels disqualified the server from Discord partnership. Some users protested. Nux's content already involved a lot of NSFW media, so why not allow people to post it in his community? A staff member responded that the age group of the Billies, that being the name of Nux Taku's fandom, wasn't appropriate for it.
Then why the fuck are they even in this Discord, bro? Like, real shit, like, oh my god. If they're coming out and like doing a statement, doing a message to the Discord that like, yo, bro, we're shutting down this page, like we want to get in partnership with Discord, we're shutting down this page, we're doing all this different shit. If that was your goal in the first place, why the fuck on the initial would you even add these shits? Just don't even have NSFW at fucking all. What the hell? Or at the very least, if you are, bro, you need to just straight up mitigate children coming in this shit. But then that's the thing, again, they said they're gonna lie, but again, I don't see Nux really doing his fucking due diligence to even try, so I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
So even Nux Taku's Discord staff members knew that a large chunk of his audience were minors. The decision to have NSFW channels on the server was already questionable in the first place.
Exactly, and that's exactly what I just came up with saying. Like, bro, if you intended to get Discord partnership and you can't post pornographic content if you want that, why the fuck would you do this in the first place? It's just stupid. You should have never had this initially.
But it becomes even more questionable when you remember that Nux Taku made that predator catfishing video months earlier.
I wanted to make this sort of an educational topic and bring light to an issue that's really big. There's a lot of predators on Discord. Like, a lot.
There's a lot of predators on Discord.
Nux, I'm really praying that this is not a self-report about your own Discord.
Like, a lot.
How do you make a video raising awareness of Discord predators, but then set up a Discord server which will facilitate adult conversations between adults and minors? But hey, they deleted the NSFW channels quickly, so the problem is solved, right?
Why was it there in the first place?
Right? Not necessarily. Nux Taku shouted out to Discord on December 28th on his Twitch, and December 30th on YouTube. His audience floods in, there's problems with minors showing up in the end.
Some people are just dumb, go, I'm 15, or when we had NSFW, some people in NSFW channels, mind you, said we're 16 or 17, Darwin test for them, to be honest.
NSFW channels, and then they find out that having them at all would disqualify them from Discord partnership.
Why the fuck, like, bro, this shit is like, bro, this shit's getting me actively mad because I'm trying to know which fucking dumbass was really not thinking, and obviously it was Nux, but bro, Why the fuck would you not type this shit into Google in the first place? If you motherfuckers wanted to start a Discord to get Discord partnership, wouldn't one of the first things you would want to post in that shit is what would mitigate me from being able to get Discord partnership? What the fuck? Yo, this shit is so fucking ridiculous,
Instead
bro.
of wiping them out instantly, they announce they'll be deleted in 2 days. Why? So that people can pay their respects to a Discord goon channel? I saw a member of
like, nigga, what the fuck? Like, again, pay their respects. Like, fuck that shit. Like, bro, if you need that shit gone because you want the partnership, that shit should have never been there. But sidebar, that nigga just delete it right now.
Council mentioned that the users on the NSFW channels set up their own fan NSFW server, which I have...
Oh, fucking great. So what, they're gonna be funneling the jits that go in this server to that server?
To guess the staff allowed them to promote on those channels. I can't confirm that since those channels are now gone, but I saw one user, even in the general channel, promoting their own NSFW server. So all of those minors who were lying about their age in the first place and accessing the NSFW channel on Nux's server would just get funneled to that fan server instead. Who was moderating it? Who knows? What age verification standards were they going to uphold, assuming the admins are not minors themselves, or even worse, adult predators? There's a lot of those on Discord apparently.
It came back to bite him.
I'd like to remind you at this point that Ava Chris Tyson's Discord server was private when the NSFW channels were open in 2018. It was closed when the server was open to the public in January 2019. In Tyson's case, the drama was about LavaGS, Nathan, and apparently a handful of other minors being present on the server while it was private. The initial accusation...
Prism, holy fuck, haven't seen this guy in so long. Yo, you niggas need to stay far as fuck away from those goddamn Sonichu medallions. I don't know why the fuck, like, bro, a lot of you niggas, nah, bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro, if you yo, who's seen Mudahar with that one photo, bro, where he has it on? Oh boy.
made by Prison 42 also included claims of Tyson grooming LavaGS, but no evidence for that was ever found. The Discord just had NSFW content available to minors. By those standards,
yeah, that was a whole shitstorm. Yeah, back again, like when that drama had happened back in 23, that John was crazy. I remember me and the boss were going with that.
Way worse. And his Discord, way worse, 4 years after Tyson's Discord, when there was more of a general awareness of these issues. Tyson's server apparently still had sexual chats or juvenile banter after it went public. But looking at the kinds of terms that were frequently used on Nux's Discord, there was...
Yeah, like, the discrepancy is, daunting, to say the very least. Because, yeah, that was the thing, obviously, with Chris Tyson and the whole John with LavaGS, and then the rest of that John, like Nick Andrews said, the Discords and all that was closed, and then, because I remember they were saying, too, like, that, like Chris Tyson or whatever trying to meet up with LavaGS, that John obviously wasn't true. Like, that John never happened, was not substantiated, but there definitely was some weird rhetoric going on in the chats and all that. But to that too, obviously that's indefensible unless your name is fucking Dunhams. Anyway, sidebar that shit. But getting back into that jazz, like, yeah, on the level of scale, like the way, like just thinking that on base on which Nux has versus Chris Tyson, like, yo, Nux, you have no room to speak on, like, Chris Tyson. Like, bro, this is a definitive 2 wrongs do not make a fucking right, bro, and your wrong for damn sure isn't right. Like, bro.
Plenty of that to go around. If NSFW content was now banned from Nuxtaku's Discord, how did they handle Nuxtaku's NSFW content? If the thumbnails contained NSFW content, the staff members would remove their embeds. Darn Nux using blatantly NSFW thumbnails that stay in the Discord cache after he censors them. Some users would still post NSFW images from Nux's content, or
the fuck is this thumbnail? Shit, nigga, you gonna have to tell me, because I have no damn clue.
Content of his friends, and the staff, despite reacting to them, wouldn't delete them. God damn it, Nux. We're trying to keep the order. In a recent one, he used a thumbnail from an actual porn video.
Oh, that must have been the one that he was showing earlier, because, yeah, that shit, I have no fucking idea how that stayed on YouTube. That shit got immediately flagged and taken down.
Ah, okay.
What the fuck is on my screen?
So Nux again with the nip slip, I see. This is Pokemon branded Lolly Bestiality in January 2022. According to the Wayback Machine, this
yeah, some of you niggas.
Thumbnail was left like this for months. This is on par with his idea to make Twitch streamers say the N-word. We removed the embed. Nux is pushing the limits, Lamau. What is he pushing the limits?
This is on par with, I had to really sit here and process this. This is on par with his idea to make Twitch streamers say the N-word. Yeah, brother, listen, this is a 2 wrongs, again, don't make a right, but I think there is a very, very different discrepancy in trying to get like, you know, say like heads to say the N-word versus like, yeah, bro, your thumbnails, again, like Nick Andrew just said, is basically some fucking like lolly goddamn bestiality bullshittery. Like, I think, bro, I'm not gonna hold you right now. I don't really give a fuck about a word right now. I need this nigga to legitimately delete his whole fucking computer, his whole hard drive, his whole account, everything. This shit is ridiculous. Oh, god damn it. Battery went again. You got, oh, yo, are you serious? Hold on. Yeah, now I know. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Anyway, hold on. Yeah, let me fix it real quick. But anyway, yeah, like, bro, I'm not worried about this jazz, bro. Like, this joint is. Oh my god, bro, it's only been getting worse this entire fucking time too. You gotta be kidding me. My bad, dude. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna get there. I say, alright, we straight. You had to change the battery twice in this boy. Jeez. Oh yeah, no, we good. We good. Yo, my editing that went out. I don't even know I'm asking. Y'all know for damn sure I'm not doing that shit. It's not happening. But I will be fixing the camera though. Hold on. Just a little bit. But yeah, like, dang. This junk. Thanks. Yeah, much so.
The thumbnail of his latest video. Then why he do it non-censored then? That's the big question. Here's a bigger question. If the age group of Nux's audience is too young for his Discord community to have NSFW channels, but most of the people on this server came from Nux's channel, why is the content of that channel too NSFW for the demographic of the Discord? Isn't
Because I would assume that there might be some jits in this Discord, correct?
This is massively self-incriminating. Despite having this long history of running communities where minors were exposed to adult content, and that being the very core of his YouTube content for years, in 2024, Taku wasn't only criticizing, but grandstanding over Ava Chris.
Yeah, they not like us. They not like us. You damn right, Nux. They worse than us. Or better yet, no, I fucked it up. I ain't gonna lie, I fucked it up. We must take that one to the chin. You're worse than them, nigga! So anyway, besides me being a fucking dumbass. Yes, Nux, you're right. They are not like us. You are worse than them.
He was also putting lollipede into his content before and after he was supposed to confront Shadman for drawing lollipede on September 30th of 2021. However, Taku's numerous lies about his association with Shadman is
definitely lying about that shit 100%. Show Ja again. Shout out Rob's Media, one of our glorious flow commentary kings and senior members of council.
Something for a different video. There's also the V Shoujo drama to cover, which lots of people think he was in the right about. That is not the case at all, but again, different video. It's a real shame because what I'm going to reveal next is likely going to kill his career. Not to imply what I presented.
Yeah, I'm like, I thought the rest of this shit could already just absolutely fucking just dumpster his career, bro, but yeah, it looks like it's getting spicier.
Earlier isn't already bad enough, but this is just beyond forgiveness. You see, there is another Taku Discord server, even older than his subreddit. I saw an ad for it, which made me very intrigued.
Really help keep my channel afloat. All patrons are invited to the Discord server, where we hang out having a great time, and unlike Tumblr, we have an NSFW section.
Fuck do you mean? Fuck do you mean, gang? Why would you have that, Nux? Why would you have that? Like I said, you're worse than them.
Welcome to the Nexus, Taku's Patreon Discord, founded in April of 2018. In its current state, the server is almost totally inactive, but the NSFW channel is still here. Despite having an NSFW channel, the server's rules mention nothing about a minimum age.
Let me see. Rule: don't be a dick. Don't be a creep. Use channel for intended purposes. Adhere to channel specific rules and pins. Don't overwhelm Nux with request DMs. Don't annoy in the comment. Moderators reserve the right to handle situations not covered by the rules in any appropriate way. If you disagree with the moderator's actions, hold a civil discourse with us. Stay weird, fam. Yeah, bro. Where is the you need to be 18 years or older to access the NSFW channels? Like, where is that? Where is that? I'm not seeing that here. I'm seeing use channel for intended purposes. Also check if a channel is marked as NSFW or not. If Nux can put it in a video, it doesn't belong in SFW. But I'm not seeing, yo, bro, you need to be 18 to be accessing this channel. I'm not seeing it here.
And there is nothing about it being 18 plus on the Patreon side
That's what
either.
I'm saying, like, I didn't see that not at one time.
What's special about this community is Nux's level of engagement. He wasn't talking to people on his Reddit, and he kept the interactions on the public Discord to a minimum. However, on the Patreon Discord, at least in 2018-2019, he would actually talk to people and even hang out in voice chats with them. Here we can actually see him talking with the artist behind his 2019-era character. The original high-resolution files are here as well. This one, where Nux is rubbing his hands, has the file name nux_merchant.png. Very interesting. The hands has the file name nux_merchant.png. Very interesting.
Let me see. Well, by the way, yes, do you have a Fenner? You made a Nux as a... Oh.
The NSFW channel wasn't there from the start. We can trace its creation to this exchange from October 15th, 2018, where we can see this user, who from now on will be called Red, repeatedly
Okay, so yeah, we got characters we need to remember. So Red is the person, obviously you see Red Bar and then Red PFP.
asking Nux to create it. If we look at the time and date
So already off base, this Red person is asking Nux Taku in his private Patreon Discord to make an NSFW server.
of these messages,
And we just seen from the rules that there was no Jones within the means of making like an NSFW server of like heads have to be 18 plus only to access it. So keep this in mind.
yes, the NSFW channel was made 2 minutes later. In response to this, Red raised their
2 minutes later, nigga, like Nux, you didn't even wait, bro. Holy shit, you barely waited.
And Nux gave them a thumbs up. For a brief moment, let me take you to August.
So basically, wait. So in basis, right? So the red person, right? As we can see, they asked Nux to make an NSFW like chat or whatever, like little space, and then Nux did it like 2 minutes later, and then on top of that, the person sent like, you know what I'm saying, cheese, basically because he said he made an NSFW room, bro. I'm really seeing where the title coming from, I guess, because like, yeah, did this fool just give you $10 so you could basically have a pit? Oh my god, yeah, Nux, you are absolutely fucked. You are fucked.
Red
like,
raised their
oh
Patreon
my
pledge,
god.
and Nux gave them a thumbs up. For a brief moment, let me take you to August of 2024. Nux Taku is finally being pressed about his past content, and he was actually pushed into making a response.
The biggest shock to me to this day entering the broader commentary sphere was the dangers lurking around every corner in regards to children. Children are not safe on the internet. I only became chronically online after high school, but I couldn't imagine what it would do to me if I was in some
Children are not safe on the internet. I wonder why. Can they be exposed to harmful content?
YouTuber's Discord server at the age of 12 or 14.
You couldn't imagine. You don't need to. Red joined the server on September 7th. On day 1, they openly declared themselves to be 14 years old.
Yeah, that was about to be the next thing I was gonna ask, like with this Red person. Well, like, do we know the age of this person? Because we obviously seen throughout the whole video with Nux, like, yeah, there's definitely jits in his audience. There's definitely jits consuming his content. Like, bro, that's without a shadow of a doubt. But yeah, this person. So again, let's keep going over this, like from the start of Nick Andrews with this specific segment with Nux's private Discord, the Nuxes. So Nux creates a private Discord or whatever, right? And in his Discord, a head joins this Red character. They're 14 years old, we know now. They come in and say, yo, Nux, we need an NSFW chat. Nux makes that John 2 minutes later, and then this 14-year-old sends him 10 bucks for that John. So a jit just paid you so you could have a segment in your private Discord to where they could basically post like sexual content. What the fuck is going on here?
They would later claim to be 15 multiple times, but as they openly stated, they were lying about their age. Red
That does not make this shit in any way any better for Nux right now.
was born in 2004. They had turned 14 soon before they joined the server. The Discord was a pretty small clique, and soon enough, basically everyone on the server knew that Red was underage. Despite this, Nuxtaku...
Like, bro, literally just saying, Red is 15 years old, is 15-year-olds personified. Oh my god.
Who made the NSFW channel for them a month later. And within a year, they had posted 242 messages on the channel. There's also an instance where another user pinged Red into the NSFW channel. As far as I can tell, this behavior was not punished. So a 14-year-old paid Nuxtaku money to be on his Patreon Discord server. He made the NSFW channel.
That's what I'm about to say. Like, yo, that's literally the thought process breakdown. I was just going on. Yes.
For them, after which he accepted even more money from them. And
yes,
allowed them to post onto that channel for over a year before they left the server.
242 times to be exact, I guess.
But did Nuxtaku know that Red was underage? There is no message of Nux acknowledging Red's age. However, it is extremely unlikely that he didn't know. In this conversation from earlier, where Red says they're lying about their age,
until I tell you my actual age, I'm just gonna say I'm 15.
Taku shows up soon afterwards.
Yeah, well, yeah, that shit does not help. Again, if you're below the age of 18, your ass shouldn't even be in this bullshittery.
In this conversation, there's some kind of an ERP going on in the general chat, which is interrupted by Red. Red is told not to get involved because they're
Let me see. Yeah, Red saying, fuck off. I'd ask you to join, but you're underage. Again, so we are now seeing multiple fucking times in multiple instances in which not only the Red person is saying that they're underage, but other people in the server are saying they're underage.
After Red says the conversation is making them gag, another user jokes, "Oh no, we better stop if we are gagging a minor."
Bruh. Yo, Nux. Holy shit, you're so fucked. Like, you are actually cooked.
Red pinged Nuxtaku soon afterwards, but
oh
Nux
my...
didn't show up. This is Minthia's Mouse Lord.
Yo, and then you got, and then hold on.
Red pinged Nuxtaku soon.
Then the Red person says, ban them all, please. Oh my god.
But Nux didn't show up. This is Minthia's Mouse Lord, or Mitochondria, or Mito. According to Nuxtaku, they were the best poster on the NSFW channel. In this conversation about BDSM, we can see Red asking Mito to send their presentation
what the fuck
on sex toys to other users.
Ah, god, bro, what the fuck? So we got heads. So this jit again. This jit gives fucking this jit tells Nux to start a fucking NSFW chat in the jump, bro. Nux does it. He gives him 10 for it, bro. So this jit just paid you to make, like, you know what I'm saying, an NSFW jump with sexual content, right? Now we got other heads in this jump talking about they going like, not that they're like physically, I guess, going to, but they're like saying this shit to a literal fucking minor. Oh yeah, bro, we gonna have to gag the minor. What the fuck? And now niggas are talking about they're gonna show up a presentation of sex toys. Nux, you are finished, buddy.
Note, I just made the presentation because Red was clueless. After Bex mentions having a high tolerance to weirdness, Nux shows up to say, "Proud fanbase." Gremlin asks Mito to send...
Bro, okay, Nux directly, proud fanbase. I have a ton for weirdness, don't worry. Yo, like, the Red person is here, like, Nux, are we not gonna acknowledge any of this, Joe? Like,
tolerance to weirdness, Nux shows up to say, "Proud fanbase." Gremlin asks Mito to send the presentation to Nux. I think that Red already sent it to him. No, I told ya. Never sent it, but I can now. What are we sending me? A sex toy presentation. Why? Lol?
Bro, there's no bro, Nux is literally asking why niggas are about to send him a goddamn sex toy. Yo, this shit is fucking baffling, bro. What the fuck?
We needed to explain sex toys to Red. Nah, it's...
You need to explain sex toys to the minor! Oh my god! Bro, I don't even know what to fucking say, bro. Bro, we're at 55, bro. We still got, we still got 25. There's no way this gets worse.
Fine if it's not sent to Nux. Already did, Mito.
There's no way.
I'm not doing honest descriptions on all Mito sex toys. A few minutes later at 2:16, Nux says, "Very cool, Mito, very cool." Nuxtaku has now received a direct message from a minor on his server, containing a link to a sex toy presentation that was made for them.
Yes, like what the fuck?
Adult is clueless about sex toys. That's a massive red flag that Red is a minor. There was a previous time a month earlier when users in the voice chat text channel begged Nuxtaku to join the VC because they needed help explaining sex toys to Red. Again...
Yo, what the fuck? Bro, this shit gotta get fucking nuked, bro. This motherfucker gotta get. Oh my god, this shit. How? This is what I always talk about with the optics, bro. Like, I don't understand how you cannot perceive in your mind looking at this shit in chat and be like, holy fuck, if one of these screenshots ever got out, my nigga, it's over. Like, what the fuck? But even barring that, how the fuck are you just okay with this shit, bro? This is truly some fucking degenerate bullshittery, bro. Like, actual sharkanery. Like, what the hell is going on here, bro?
What adult doesn't know what sex toys are? In this example...
And then look at this motherfucker down here, this soy boy motherfucker. Keep the chat safe for Shodas. Nigga, what? And then, bro, wasn't Nux talking about these Shoda motherfuckers earlier to skirt around the guidelines? Yo, this shit is crazy.
Toys to Red.
Holy
Again,
shit.
What adult doesn't know what sex toys are? In this example, Taku declined the invitation to join the VC. But he absolutely was in voice chats with Red multiple times.
Jesus.
One of my agents reached out to Red and asked him about their time on the server. They were willing to share their DMs with Nux to show that they did actually send him the sex toy presentation.
Bro, Nux, you are fucking... Bro, it's raps!
So that actually happened. It wasn't just a joke. When asked about whether they were ever in voice chats with Taku, Red recalled being in a VC with him plenty of times. Couple of times a week. They'd be surprised if Nux didn't notice them being underage, since everyone else did. However...
That's what I'm saying. Literally multiple times in multiple instances now, we have not only Red, this person, like, saying that they were a minor, but other heads acknowledging by saying, like, oh yeah, you're the, like, yo, the most 15-year-old of all time, or whatever the fuck. Like, dude, there's no way. This shit is
They don't recall Nux ever commenting on their age.
Like, this shit is going beyond baffling. Like, all this shit we've seen earlier is obviously really bad, really fucking heinous, bro. Like, some just abhorrent shit, bro. He's exposing jits to these fucked, like, to this fucked up content, this NSFW ass shit, bro, weirdo gooner ass shit. But, dude, this is a whole separate level, bro. What the fuck? Like, bro, we are... No, nigga, this ain't no we. Nigga, Nux and your niggas, like, bro, yeah, Nux, you and your niggas, you out here set, bro. It's gonna get worse. I can't believe it.
Now, I am not a journalist. I'm just a guy on the internet. However, I know you're not supposed to take one person's word and just run with it. Red could be misremembering, they might have some bias for or against Taku, so it's important to have corroborating evidence. On December...
True, I will agree with that. But shoot, I'm also not gonna lie. Nux being in the Disky and even acknowledging again that, yo, they're doing, like, they're talking about and, like, fucking explaining how to do what fucking Jones with sex toys or whatever the fuck, or, like, having a presentation. And he's acknowledging this, but not condemning this shit. The only thing he got to say is why? Yo, Nux, this looking really fucking bad on you, my guy. Like,
the 15th, 2018, Taku pinged a deleted user to a VC. Red says Nux is in VC, everyone flood, implying they joined the voice channel with Nux. There's a similar message from January 15th, 2019. If we scroll down a bit, we can see a screenshot showing Nux in the VC with Red. The real Taku here is the real Taku. Here's another screenshot from the time. Same name, same avatar. The current music channel used to be the old voice text channel, and on it we can sometimes see Red and Nux posting things close to each other that only makes sense if they were in the VC at the same time. Here, for example, Nux is working on a thumbnail. There's a message from Red, messages from Taku, and then a message from Red. An hour later, messages from Taku. In this one, we have a message from Red addressing Nux. Later a photo from Nux, then a photo from Red. In this instance, Red asks somebody to join the VC. Another user posts a caked up Charizard.
again, 14-year-old or 15-year-old jit, bro, and you're just blatantly sending them NSFW Jones.
Taku shows a work-in-progress thumbnail. Message from Red, the Charizard from earlier is now on Nux's thumbnail. There's plenty of evidence.
Again, Nux, there's no way you're not gonna tell me you did not acknowledge this jit here, bro. Or like, well, you definitely couldn't say that because obviously, clearly, with even the Jones you've seen before with the VC and how close their messages are together, like they would have to be in a VC call together and to that obviously communicating. But like, gang, this fucking crazy ass content, this NSFW content, this shit that is again not safe for work, especially for jits, is being slid around to this fucking jit. What is going on here?
Of Red speaking, having audio issues, and other users commenting about their voice. So it's not like they never talked in the VC. I think this evidence sufficiently corroborates Red's recollection that they were in the VCs with Taku multiple times. I'm not sure about a couple times a week.
I was about to say, maybe not a couple of times a week, because there would be like no way to definitively prove every single instance, but it definitely was something that occurred.
But certainly multiple times.
Yeah.
Red was already behaving in a pretty immature way, even in the text messages. They would spam.
I'm about to say, well, yeah, because it's looking like he was a fucking jit, like.
And emojis and walls of text. To believe that Taku didn't know Red's age, you'd have to believe he missed all of the instances when their age was mentioned.
That's what I'm saying, and I don't believe that at all. I'm sorry, I will not give Nux any charitability on that. Literally zero. Again, I'll repeat it because those motherfuckers themselves repeated it. This Red person, this jit, like, you know what I'm saying, during the time, or maybe still a jit, I don't know, like that guy. Well, this is back in what, 2018, 2019. Yeah, so it's 26. It'd be 6. I was not about to say it. I was about to say it. I caught myself. Thank God, bro. Fucking 6, 7. Boy, dumbass. Fucking hate that shit. But yeah, they would be, if they were 14, 15, it would be like 22. They would be around. It would be like around my age, right? Yeah. If you're 15 plus 6, yeah, it's really clearly can't do math. 21. Like if you're 15 or if they were 14, it would be 20. If they were 15, it'd be 21. Either way, regardless of factor, yes. The person themselves, being the Red person, acknowledged that they were 15, 14, and saying that they were lying about the age when they got into jaw, and then other heads are acknowledging that they are legit as well. It's like, Nux, there's no way in hell you did not see at least one of those messages aligning that, yes, this fucking person, this Red person, was a minor. There's no way.
You'd have to believe no one told him Red was a minor in chats, VCs, or DMs, and that Nux didn't realize it from their voice when talking to them in VCs. This should already be enough to strongly conclude that Taku knew. But to show the full extent of the evidence and the full extent of Taku's beyond incomprehensible neglect, we need to introduce a new character. After joining,
a new one joins. I see.
The server.
So far as I'm concerned, we got obviously Nux, Nuxanor, fucking important piece of shit. Anyway, and then Red, which is the minor in this situation.
Red quickly made friends with another user called Alan Weebus.
Alan Weebus.
Know that Alan's avatar here looks an awful lot like Mr. Obvious from my engineer video, but they are not the same person. Alan was a small anime creator at the time and would promote his videos on Nux's Discord. The metadata of his channel reveals that he is from Romania, and he would often mention things about it on the server.
Now, let me see. Don't really believe in good or evil. Oh, shit. We got a philosophical bowl. I literally grew up in a Romanian version of Detroit, old Detroit. People were literally beating each other to death in front of my house. What the fuck? Thank God I moved to the capital when I was 7. I went to normal school. Because of that, I could never make any friends. Romania is a really peaceful country. Lol. I guess growing up in violence helped me sense a lot of danger better, I guess. Wait. This is literally contradictory. This doesn't even make sense. You literally said, like, bro, I literally grew up in a Romanian version of Detroit, old Detroit. Like, people are getting literally beat to death in front of your house, and you're saying Romania is really peaceful? What the fuck?
There's a lot of conversations between them and Taku on the server, and Nux has mentioned Alan's name 100 times. He even shouted out Alan's channel in a video from October 22nd, 2018.
All patrons are invited to the Discord server, where we do things like make fun of Alan Weebus. If you don't know who Alan Weebus is, oh, trust me, $1 to the Patreon is worth it to meet the guy. He's in a special kind of category, where everyone that relates to him in any way is a tsundere, because we all constantly make fun of him and make believe we hate him, but we all low-key like him. And also, thank you, Alan Weebus, for donating $10 on Patreon, so now I get to shout you out in all my videos. Link to Alan Weebus' channel is actually in the description. He makes funny shiz, and he takes the edge out of edgy, which leaves you just why? Like, why is he making this video? That kind of thing. Anyway, special thanks to King Beat My Meat Sage.
Alan was a very major contributor to the NSFW channel.
So basically, I was about to say, yeah, so basically this fool is basically a Taku detractor. Yeah, Taku orbiter, if you just want to put it like that. Yeah.
However, according to Nux, they were still inferior to Mitochondria. He apparently got his material from following more than 300 hentai artists on Twitter.
Jesus fucking Christ.
But that's only a third of the amount.
I was about to say, damn it, yo, Nicandro's got the fucking jump before me, bro. I mean, well, duh, because he did in the beginning too. But like, yo, bro, I was about to say, but that's like, yo, shit, it's at least less than Techie, apparently. God damn it, bro.
Tecton was following. Alan has made a lot of claims about their age, including saying that he was as young as 15. Plenty of users, including Taku, have also claimed Alan to be underage.
Oh my God.
Alan is a lolly. No can do. Alan is underage. Does that mean Nux is grooming Alan? What's going on here? According to Red's recollection, Alan was around 19 at the time.
Okay, so Alan was an adult.
In this tweet, they claim to be 19 in 2019. So if they're telling the truth here, they would have...
Then right now, they'd be 25? 6 years? Yeah.
Been 18. Another former member believed Alan to be around 21. According to Red's recollection, no one on the server genuinely.
Let me see. There's an exchange where Alan is joking about dating Nux, and Nux responds, "No can do. Alan is a lolly," which kind of sounds like an acknowledgement that he's underage, but it could be a joke. It was definitely a joke. I'm sorry no one thought Alan was underage. Yeah, that's what I was leaning towards. There's also an instance in early 2019 where Alan told Violet that he's 15. I assume I was a joke as well. He joked about his age a lot. It was, and he did. Yeah. Definitely off. But like not like coming from, obviously this is Nick Andres' friend, like trying to hit up the person, the red person. So like not faulty on them, but it's definitely again sussy as fuck on this goddamn Alan person shit. Like what the hell?
Only believe Alan was underage. These statements about Nux grooming Alan or Nux calling Alan a lolly are simply jokes. Very optically bad jokes.
I was about to say, yeah, like that shit.
Jokes nonetheless. While I'm not sure about Alan's exact age, they were clearly an adult. Alan has unfortunately deleted their Discord account, which makes it hard to determine which messages are his. But we can still tell if it's him talking thanks to context clues. Here Taku mentions that Megumin from Konosuba is best girl. Alan points out that she is 14 years old. Another deleted user, who I assume is Zack, asks Alan about another character called Tiger. There's 2 deleted users talking here, so
oh yeah, from Toradora.
How can we tell them apart? Alan must be one of them because their name is mentioned. So this one must be Zack. One of them mentions the age of consent in Romania being 15, so that must be.
Yeah. Gang, why would you need, why did you need and why did you feel the need to mention this?
Alan. Zack uses capitalization, while Alan doesn't. That's how we know that it was Alan who said, "Who cares? If she can count, then she ready to mount."
Fuck it, I'm saying it.
Fuck it, you sure do goddamn say it, Hassan. I always knew Hannah Montana was a little fucking...
This is Hassan taking more shots at Nux Taku in his week-long feud with me while
Oh,
defending his bro
God.
tips past. All right, I never brought up his bro tips past because I felt like it was so long ago, it's not worth it. But he's bringing up.
This, I mean, literally, yo, now I'm thinking of Hassan since this nigga just popped up. But again, Nux, aren't you one of the motherfuckers that was blatantly slandering him, my nigga? You're talking about the bro tips, nigga. Fuck the bro tips. You were dead ass trying to call the nigga a pedophile, bro. Like, I get that he himself being Hassan is the buzzwordism king, and he be calling niggas pedophiles and damn self, he's fucking moron. But anyway, like, bro, you're not supposed to stoop lower. Like, again, that's the dumb shit with it all, and that's why again we say for fucking Nux, yeah, it's most definitely the grifter timing. But even to that, nah, it's definitely like the spiteful hate timing. Because brother, if you gonna be spreading misinfo, if you just finna be saying any bullshit, the niggas can't take you seriously. But I don't think niggas should have been taking him serious for very extensive reasons.
Like random shit from forever ago and warping it into calling me a pedophile for insane reasons. Did you know that in his bro tips past, he had a famous quote where he said, "If she's old enough to count, she's old enough to mount"?
I did know that, Nux, but you know what I didn't know? That you had a fucking private Discord where you're sitting here having goddamn, like, a jit in this bitch, mind you, pay you to start a fucking NSFW chat. I didn't fucking know that, Nux. I did not fucking know that. So did you want to tell the class about that shit, or did you have to let Nick Andros expose your dumb ass doing this shit? Like, what the fuck? Bro, this nigga trying, bro. Like, as much as I would love to keep dog walking Hassan fucking shitting on this nigga, like, yo, Nux, fuck all that obfuscation. We gotta talk about this crazy ass shit that you're on, nigga.
Come back again next week when we discuss the legendary question of all time. Old enough to count, old enough to mount? Question mark?
Yeah, he's still a dumbass.
If that's not pedophile behavior, I don't know what is.
When Hassan said that in 2013, he was playing a character, and he was...
Exactly, like, it's literally... And that's the thing, too, and I say this shit all the time, like, bro, again, Hassan would be giving his charitability where it is due. That's why, again, niggas like you, Nux, and, like, fucking Destiny slandering him, saying that he's, like, fucking around 15-year-olds and bullshit. This is why niggas can't take you fucking rage cows, you dumb... Better yet, now, Destiny's a rage cow. Nux, I don't know what the fuck you are. You are a goddamn menace at this point. This shit is crazy. But, like, yeah, this nigga, bro, like, yeah, again, shitting on him comes where it comes at. But, bro, I cannot worry about that right now when Nux, it's looking way worse on your part right now, gang. It's looking fucked. Like,
asking it, not flat out stating it like Alan did. We can see Nux Taku right here not condemning those words at all. So he either used to not care about pedophile behavior, didn't think that it was pedophile behavior, or his attack on Hassan is knowingly deceitful.
I think I think he didn't give a fuck during the time, and I also think that him doing this against Hassan is deceitful. Because, yeah, again, like, we already know Nux is a fucking grifter when it comes to this politics shit. Do you not see the fucking content he used to previously make? This nigga's talking about God now? This nigga, yo, keep it in mind, I'm not a religious guy. Y'all know me, but I respect everybody who believes in all that type of junk. I know for the heads, it's gonna purity test me, bro. You be still saying, oh my God. And I'm gonna keep saying it, bro. It's part of the lingo. Anyway, but like, yo, yo. I can't. This is where we gotta be dying, bro. Because again, I'm not trying to put down like nobody. It's not that I'm putting down like religion or no John, but I will be putting down his faith. I don't give a fuck what Nux says, nigga. Anyway, right? This nigga. Did you see the content he was making previously before? Man, and again, we've been asking it the whole time. I wonder who was exposed to that content, what type of audience, and how fucking young. Anyway, sidebar that shit, dog. This nigga is now talking about right-wing ideologies and talking about being Christian and shit. Nigga, God is, bro. I wonder how God is gonna feel at the pearly gates when he go ahead and see this fucking video.
There's a difference between waifu and best girl. Waifus are mountable, so therefore the best girl isn't. However, the art of the best girl is lolly inclusive. Nux is using that word in the petite anime character sense, not the cartoon CP sense. Nux's stance on personally not being into lolly hentai has been consistent for years, but it didn't stop him from posting it onto YouTube. Then Alan
clearly that
says, lollies are very mountable. Nux
Alright, so this Alan guy is done.
Taku responds, you're terrifying, Alan, and moves on. This was 12 days before Nux gave Alan that shout out on his channel, so Alan saying things like this didn't seem to be a problem to him.
It should have been, to say the very least.
Takes the edge out of edgy.
Look at this art. This art is better, and it's Alan posting a comic about some boy kissing his dog. I wish I would be able to get sick from stuff like this again. By the way, don't ask why do I have that. Why do you have that? Red sent it to me. He always sends me fucked up shit like this. That guy's a sociopath, I tell ya. Red shows up and claims Alan is the one who sent it, and shows a screenshot from their DMs. Wow, you resort to Photoshop to make me look bad?
So, let me get this straight. This Alan person sent a fucking flick or a comic, John, or whatever, of like a dude kissing his dog to a fucking minor. Needless to say, this is fucked. Like, this is fucked. Like, I
Shame. Red shares another screenshot showing some of Alan's earlier messages. People have no shame, shake my head. Also, I hope someone at school sees you watching this.
I hope someone at school sees you watching this. I'll ask again. What age demographic, most likely, would you think that Red would have to be in for somebody to see this John at school? Because I guarantee you, this, again, Red person is not in college. So, it's either gonna be, again, high school or fucking, like, middle school, and yeah, this is a goddamn problem.
Have no shame, shake my head. Also, I hope someone at school sees you watching this. Is that Minecraft? Yes, I'm 15. Deal with it.
Once again, the Red person is pointing out they are 15, A minor.
Oof, I feel old. He's literally the youngest guy here. I am the youngest? Oh, he is. Makes sense. Yep.
Another person says they are the youngest person in the server.
Yep. Red is 15-year-olds personified. Huh, I'm still under.
Another person says the person is like the ideal, well, not, let me not put it like that. That's fucking greedy ass terminology. But like, yo, when you think of like a jit, bro, an annoying ass jit, a dumb ass jit, like, yeah, bro, you're thinking of like this type of kid. Another person acknowledges that they're a young kid.
Rage. So, because you're talking to me, you are all technically pedophiles. Not me.
That's not good rhetoric.
Yup. Remember, the age of consent in Romania is 15, so I can smack your ass all I want.
Why hasn't this person been nuked out of the fucking court already? They should be fucking nuked. Everybody in here knows how old this kid is. Why the fuck is this person not nuked?
It's only been 26 minutes since the last time Alan brought up the Romanian age of consent. Alan would make similarly inappropriate comments.
Wait, are you dead ass? It's like been 20. Wait. I'm thinking this is like separate days and shit. The guy just said, yeah, bro, this was like dead ass 30 minutes from the last time he mentioned Romania's age of consent. What? Oh.
Been 26 minutes since the last time Alan brought up the Romanian age of consent. Alan would make similarly inappropriate comments about Red on the 16th of December. But let's return to October 8th. You are willing to send me the most fucking disgusting shit you have. I only send it to you because...
Even though, again, I'm 15. This is now this red person confirming for like a third or fourth time that they are 15. And this Alan person, another one, again, like being the person doing this weird shit with them, is confirming that they are 15. What the fuck is going on here?
You're 15. Exactly. Nobody else would. I initially planned to traumatize you because you were acting tough, but I
Says blatantly to someone you acknowledge is 15. I literally plan to try. No, I intentionally, or initially, oh no, intentional, my dumbass. I initially plan to traumatize you. What the fuck is going on here?
Estimated you. Who, me? I'm not tough. I guess edgy instead of tough. I am edgy. Not that tough though. Yeah, I got that. I need to train you to become tough.
Ew. Ew.
Okay. At this point, Nux, Taku, or the moderators should be intervening and
That's what I'm saying. Why the fuck hasn't this nigga been nuked yet? Like, I don't know where the fuck... Bro, he said he's gonna smack his ass all he fucking wants. Get this nigga the fuck out of the server, nigga! What are they doing? Bro, and this is exactly why I had to mention that shit with fucking... What's the name? Why the fuck am I forgetting? Oh, with Pat got immediately, like, or at least that situation. Because, yo, your fucking mods, bro, again, your mods are representing you, nuts. Yo, if you weren't personally in there to be sitting here getting rid of this shit, making sure this weird ass shit was happening, where the fuck are your mods? Because I don't see them niggas doing shit for jobs. I don't see them doing shit for their job at all. They're not moderating fuck all. This shit is clearly not moderated. I don't think it was ever moderated.
Investigating what's happening in the DMs between Alan and Red. However, there wouldn't be any moderators or rules on the server until 2020. In late 2019, the server was raided by gore spammers multiple times, and Nux, Taku did nothing about it. What finally made him appoint moderators is when his patrons pulled their pledges. This is one of his own newly appointed moderators saying it at the time. According to Red, on the...
No. All right, let me see. Welcome back then. We had a few individuals raid the server with disgusting pictures and harassment, which led to people removing their Patreon pledge. This was the event that made Nux fully appoint mods, as we are 3 now, and we created a few community voted channels and sorted them around a bit. We also put a slow mode on hashtag comments to prevent ongoing conversations he would have to go through just to answer questions. Now we all are waiting to get at least a single active admin, so we can probably manage the server.
This is one of his own newly appointed moderators saying it at the time. According to Red, on the first day they joined the server, Alan spammed their DMs with a bunch of gore and NSFW content.
Bro, this shit is... Oh my fucking god. So again, this Alan person has said he wanted to fucking smack this person's ass. You want to get them tough, whatever the fuck that means. You sent this person, you sent this red person a picture of like a comic thing or whatever the fuck of a dude kissing a dog, and now you're sending him fucking gore and beheading videos. They're 15. What the fuck is, bro? I swear to God, yo. This shit just gonna keep falling back on Nux, bro. Deadass.
There are multiple instances of Red or Alan publicly mentioning Alan sending gore to Red. Here's one from October 6th. On October 14th,
what the fuck did that shit just say?
Alan publicly mentioning Alan sending gore to Red. Here's one.
Nigga, I'm going to send you images of dead babies again if you don't stop. Yeah, just add another tally mark for this this Alan person, bro. This shit is...
On October 14th, Alan mentioned showing his personal collection to Red. On January 1st...
Personal collection of what?
29.
Of what?
6th. On October 14th...
Where's stuff? Oh, is it the fucking, like, yeah, these apparently the fucking dead babies he's sending them? Because what the hell?
Alan mentioned showing his personal collection to Red. On January 1st, 2019, Alan actually posted a gore image into the voice chat channel and pinged Red. In February 2019, Red reacted...
Again, so adding them and sending them more gore. just fucking...
...to a meme by saying, I can take pictures of men's penises being cut in half, but this is too much even for me.
Yeah, bro, this shit does not say what it says. This shit does not say what the fuck Nick Andre just said. Dude. This jit is 15, bro. Like, I need every motherfucker in this Discord to understand. You fucking failed the shit out of this jit, bro. Like real shit. Like, you failed the fuck out of this jit. Where the fuck were the adults at, bro? This is why I always say, I don't give a damn about their prefrontal cortex fully developing at 25. Some of you motherfuckers will never actually be adults. That shit is dead. Some of you motherfuckers should never have responsibility for other people. Some of you motherfuckers in general should just not even be allowed to say shit. Because honestly, with half of these motherfuckers in here and the absolute goddamn abhorrent degeneracy and the bullshittery we're seeing, what the fuck is wrong with you people, bro? What the fuck, like, is generally wrong with you? Like, no, and again, this is gonna keep going. Nux. So, nigga, you didn't see any of this bullshittery to think like, yeah, bro, we gotta shut this shit down, bro. We gotta cut this shit off. You ain't see not even a little inkling, a little hint that this shit really ain't gonna slice it. Nothing? These niggas are fucking done.
It was a GIF and just a tip. Yeah, for dramatic effect, Alan, shake my head. The message below contains nudity, and if we go one message further, we can see a message from Taku. Alan having a fascination.
Nigga, are you
and
serious?
If we go one message further.
Oh my god, bro, this nigga again ruining all the shit I love, bro. Isn't it Sakata from fucking like Bunny Girl Senpai? Anyway, Loki, this is a good question to ask Bex all month long. Hey, Nux, fuck that nigga Bex and fuck your question. Did you see that bullshittery, that crazy ass shit that they're saying up there to that fucking 15-year-old, you dumbass? Like, yo, what the fuck is going on here?
We can see a message from Taku. Alan having a fascination with gore seemed to be pretty well known on the server. One regular user made this meme about the various quirks of the other regular members. Alan's comedic summary was, posting extreme mutilation pics. Notice that Taku was pinged on this message. Sending this kind of material to a minor is very harmful and a crime, and it's been going on for 5 months, and Taku has done nothing.
Literally fucking zero. I don't see anyone mitigating this shit. I don't even see like the mods or some shit trying. Like, what is going on here?
Red would sometimes ask Alan to send him things. Send me the most fucked up shit you have. Look for it yourself. I want my friend to know you are worse than the dark web. Soyboy here is another adult user and also a small anime creator. He already knows that Red is underage. Despite this, he asks Red if he can send them something truly disturbing.
So another motherfucker, another character gets in. Again, in like Nicandro just said, this is a motherfucker that definitely acknowledges that Red is 15. So yeah, what the fuck are you doing?
Okay, Soy, send it to me. See? Come on. I expect
And they're sending him more bestiality. You've got to be shitting me.
At least Nugget. If you don't know what that word means, don't look it up. Alan proceeds to drop codes to some extremely obscene comics. Thanks, Alan. Soy, I am extremely disappointed. Red, you scare me. That is actual animal rape and murder.
And they're sending it to the private DMs of a fucking 15-year-old.
I know. How is that not the most fucked up thing? Alan sent me a video of a man getting his head off by a machete.
Again, the beheading videos, the gore videos, the blatant fucking bestiality videos, the blatant just abhorrent bullshittery, probably fucking hentai and bullshit, because clearly, again, we've seen throughout this whole timing, especially asking for fucking Nux being read themselves during this time, asking Nux to start this goddamn server. Like, bro, how do none of y'all realize how fucked this is? But again, like, it just keep, that's like the question I keep on asking, but I keep remembering, yeah, this is fucking Nuxanor's community. Yeah, of course these motherfuckers are like this.
Real life, of course. Nuxtaku was pinged about something off topic immediately after that message, but he didn't show up. After getting Nuxtaku to create the NSFW channel, Red suggested making a Not Safe for Life channel for Alan, to which Alan said, I wouldn't make Nuxtaku watch something like that. You, on the other hand, can get it.
Yep, you on the other hand. The 15-year-old, yeah, you can see all the videos of the dead babies, the beheading videos.
Nuxtaku's nowhere to be seen, but then Soyboy mentions Toei Animation claiming one of his videos. Nuxtaku replies to him with advice, once again showing how close he was to seeing these warning signs.
It's like, bro. Ah, yeah. Yeah, it's the end for you, Nux.
Beyond conditioning Red into tolerating extremely shocking and obscene imagery, Alan also encouraged them to drop out of school. On Tuesday, October 9th...
What the fuck? Okay, I gotta keep going on the list because this shit is really fucking crazy. Beheading videos, bro. Fucking bestiality, bro. Fucking, the comic, well, there's two bestiality shits because the other John too. Bro, fucking saying he's gonna slap his ass, fucking saying he's gonna be tough with him, bro. Fucking saying you could send all this crazy shit to his DM, bro. My nigga, and now you're telling this jit to not go to fucking school anymore? What the fuck? Yo, like I said earlier, bro, all of you fuck niggas failed this shit, bro. Dead ass.
Red mentions skipping school to binge watch anime. Alan cheers them on and says that skipping school is badass, and that he's doing it as well.
Skipping school is not badass, bro. Like I say every time, bro. Listen, college is not for everyone, but your dumbass will get a fucking high school diploma, bro. You will get one. Real shit. I'm tired of them niggas, bro. Real, bro. Like, this shit, like, heads going, not even heads going to realize, bro. Heads will just straight up realize how fucking embarrassing it is to not have a goddamn high school diploma, bro. Are you fucking kidding me?
Because he's a badass like Red. On October 10th, Taku pings various users, including Red, to inform them that he finished reading the Black Clover manga all in one day. School got cancelled.
It's like, yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Next, I don't give a fuck about Black Clover, nigga. Black Clover is goated, by the way. I do actually like that shit. But on the tip of this, Nux, I don't give a fuck. Can you acknowledge why this dumb nigga Alan over here, bro, is telling this 15-year-old not to go to school? Nigga, can you do some shit about this, nigga? No, you fucking can't, bro. But I know what you can do. Keep making these bullshit ass, fucking crazy, abhorrent ass thumbnails. I bet you can keep doing them shits.
So for the
Or
rest
better yet, yo, you're not even doing them shits now. What I know you for definitely damn sure can do now is be a fucking grifter blatantly. But I mean, hey.
The week for me, because the head teacher got so I shall be around lots. Words like head teacher and school are used by children, not college students. Another clear red flag that Red is a minor, right in Nux's face. What? Go to sleep, kid. Another clear indication that Red is a minor.
Like, literally, like, bro, Nux's message is right under this. Yo, they're telling this jit, meanwhile, all the other abhorrent ass crazy shit, but they're literally live while you're in chat there, saying shit under their shit. Bro, they're telling him to fucking drop out of school, bro, to leave school, bro, skip school. What the fuck?
Minor. Yeah, lol, 176 chapters in a day. This is 5 days before Red got Taku to create the NSFW channel. If you're worried about that stabbing story, it's something that Red made up at the time. On Thursday, October 11th, Red mentions having skipped 4 days of school to binge anime. Another user cheers him on. School is a waste of time. On Monday, October...
See, look at these fucks, bro. Like, god damn it, bro. Like, again, all of you failed this shit. Like, what the fuck is wrong, bro?
15th, Red thinks about joining a VC because there's a lot of people on. But he says that school starts in 30 minutes. Alan once again encourages Red to skip school. On Thursday, October 18th, Red asks Alan for advice on how to lie to their parents to get out of school.
Great, so we're encouraging this jit to lie to their parents to not go get their education. That is fucking fantastic. Meanwhile, at the same time, you're sending them fucking beheaded videos, mutilated fucking cocks, and goddamn, like, bestiality fucking... Bro, are we dead ass serious right now? Bro.
Anyone here a good liar? Alan makes multiple suggestions. On October 30th, Red pinged Alan because he wants to speak to someone that he trusts. Red mentions having...
I don't know why the fuck you trust the guy who was sending goddamn ISIS beheading videos and fucking, like, mutilated dicks in your goddamn shit, but I guess this is what, again, this parasocial ass fucking abhorrent weirdo bullshittery will get you on. And it's fucking terrible. And like I keep saying, bro, the major worst factor about this is that they're blatantly saying and fucking doing all that shit with a jit, bro, with a fucking minor, bro, and no one is seeming to have a problem, bro. They're just going along. It's like just casually cool. Jokes, hilarious. Like, the fuck?
The problem of no longer going to school. Alan asked if they quit like a badass mad lad, once again encouraging Red to drop out of school.
Like,
on December 9th, Violet asks, are you guys students or out of school? Alan says he and Red dropped out. Red says that Alan inspired him.
Inspired him. The fuck is inspirational about this? This shit. Yo, this shit is so anger-inducing. Holy fuck.
On January 4th, 2019, Red once again says he quit school. He doesn't care about it anymore. On April 10th, 2019, Red described themselves as a 15-year-old dropout. Alan shows up and says, agreed. And that's coming from an...
I guarantee you, though, the only reason this jit really quit school was because he had the fucking affirmations from these dumb fucking weirdos to do that shit, though. Like, what the fuck are we talking? Oh my...
Older dropout. So how did Red manage to drop out of school? Let's go to February 2019. Red is talking to Bex, who seems to be having some form of breakdown caused by opiate withdrawals. Many of Bex
fucking opiate withdrawals? What the hell?
messages actually mentioned them being addicted to drugs, spending all their money on drugs, and having various mental illnesses. Please keep that in mind when...
Like, bro, so these heads, oh my god, so some of these heads have fucking mental illnesses, and you're sitting over here giving, like, fucking, I don't even, it's not even opinions and conjecture. You're sitting over here saying the most abhorrent bullshittery to a fucking minor! Oh my god, bro. Like, some of these motherfuckers are saying the most degenerate of shit, and then some of these heads are taking drugs and fucking are having withdrawals and this shit, crashing out, having meltdowns. What the hell is going on here?
Passing judgment about what I'm going to show next. I might be overly cautious here because YouTube doesn't does not like when certain things are discussed, such as SH. And in this exchange,
SH.
knowing they're in the presence of...
Oh no, are you fucking kidding me, bro? No, you're lying, dude. You're capping.
A minor, Bex explains how it works and basically makes it sound really cool.
No, go back. Shit. I can't even. Why are we promoting physical harm? I fucking knew it, bro. Are you fucking serious? Because I want to fucking die, but so you want to add more pain, and then Red says gay. Yes, because physical pain is something I can fucking deal with. I don't think it's a good idea.
Knowing they're in the presence of a minor, Bex explains...
Red shrugs, lol, but can you while feeling like shit? Yeah, you don't get it. The physical pain distracts from the emotional anguish. I need a blank to manipulate my parents to... Oh, wait.
Explains how it works and
what?
basically makes it sound...
Wait.
This exchange, knowing they're in the presence of a minor, Bex
Am I
explains...
interpreting this wrong? Wait, sure showed it lol, but can you while you feel like shit? You don't get it. The pain, the physical pain distracts from emotional anguish. Getting that. I blanked to manipulate my parents into letting me quit. Oh! Besides for me being a moron, like not really going on, like not really like at first interpreting right. So you mean to tell me they got this jit in this disky, or well, maybe not they got this jit joined this Discord, this private Discord, mind you, that Nux had. This was not his public John. This was the private Discord. They got him in here. Once he got in there, the jit himself goes to Nux, asks him personally, yo, you need to add an NSFW, John. Nux does it 2 minutes later, right? Then this same jit right here gives him $10. Okay, so basically, yeah, Nux just got paid to put a segment in the Discord in where there's sexual content, right? That's one. We're further going in here. We have this new character, Alan, who is bestiality vids, beheading Johns, saying the most crazy rhetoric to him, sending him mutilated dicks. And now they're getting this jit who think it's cool to cut himself. Nux.
Fall.
Nux, there is only darkness for you, and death for your career. You were once strong, but the CDST is beyond strength. This here is the end for you. This is the end. Disgusting. You serious?
Explains how it works and basically makes it sound really cool. Red mentions having used SH to manipulate their parents into letting them quit school. Really? That's impressive. Red expressed...
That's fucking impressive. Go fuck yourself. You fucking losers. Oh my god. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you pieces of shit? Are you serious? You think it's fucking cool
But they felt like a terrible person for doing it. How it felt, and they mention only doing it twice, to which Beck says, psh, imagine only doing it twice. I decided to stop.
You fucks are losers. I don't give a fuck what any of you niggas ever do in your lives. You will always forever be fucking losers for this shit.
Before I couldn't. Real sad boys have on their thighs. Red then reveals that they put their upper arm a lot of times. Bex comments, ooh, nice.
Ooh, nice? Yo, holy fuck, like, you're gonna see it, bro. I'm gripping the fuck out of my kneecap. Like, are you niggas serious?
Again, this was a very irresponsible way to talk about these things with a mic.
I think, you're saying the very least there, Nick Andros.
I don't have any experience or knowledge of how SH works, but Red claims that this needle stuff apparently happened way before they joined the server. But they claim that it was not enough to cause the effect, which made...
Like, this is, and I understand where Nick Andros is coming from on this, John. Like, obviously, like, duh, like, what would be the perfect rhetoric to say to this shit? I mean, I probably really wouldn't know either. But you know what I definitely know is not the right thing to say? Ooh, nice. Oh, man, you only cut yourself twice? What the fuck? Are we dead ass? Like...
Makes SH addictive. Based on their comments from back then, there was clearly a unique sensation there. but again, I don't know for sure. Red claimed that the first time they did it for real was on October 31st, 2018. They had a fight with their family, which led to them dropping out. On the day before, Red asked Alan for advice on how to get over their fear of the pain of SH. I'm not sure if Alan is jokingly suggesting that Red should try flipping, as in juggling knives, or if he should try using a folding knife, and he used the word flipping by mistake. Red seemed to interpret it as a suggestion for a type of knife, and asks if he could use a kitchen knife. If you catch yourself, you'll realize the pain is pretty whatever. Okay, thanks. You're welcome.
What the fuck, bro? Like, you abhorrent pieces of shit. Like, this is fucking crazy. Like, bro, you're telling him, like, yeah, bro, you cut yourself, bro. You realize, the pain, it doesn't even fucking matter, bro. Like, yeah, bro, you might be putting yourself in serious fucking injury, bro. But who gives a shit?
Come.
Like,
if we scroll down a bit, we can see the exchange where Red asked Alan to talk about the problem of no longer going to school. They hadn't actually dropped out yet. That would happen soon after the 31st, when the SH first occurred. Red would eventually develop an addiction to it. In February 2019, we can see Red mention that he talks to the least people in real life on the server. I have talked to 3 different people in real life in the last month. 5 months after joining the server, they've dropped out of school, they are self-harming, and they've become socially isolated.
This is what I'm saying, bro. On top of these other fucking weirdos in here sending him some of the fucking worst bullshit I've ever seen in my life. This is way past NSFW. It's just sending straight gore and all this other shit. They're straight traumatizing his ass. And the Allen fool literally admitted that they wanted to traumatize him. What the fuck?
Despite Alan constantly behaving in an inappropriate, abusive, and downright criminal manner towards Red perceived him as trustworthy.
And and that was one thing I was about to say too, going back on this. Yo, Red, obviously the kid, you know, PIP and the Red thing, right? They literally said they confided in fucking Alan because there was someone they trusted. I'm like, holy shit, is this not like textbook fucking grooming? Like, yo, this is like, holy shit.
A good friend, bestest friend, and the reason why they haven't committed.
Bro, oh my fucking god, bro. There's no way. This has gotta at some point be like fucking grooming, bro. Like, are you fucking serious?
We have already established that the odds that Nux Taku didn't know that Red was a minor are super low. The further we looked, the more...
Yeah, if Nux tries to say that, I don't give a fuck. I'm calling that nigga a liar.
Examples we saw of messages that must have been in Nux Taku's line of sight that would indicate to any reasonable person that Red is a minor, or that Alan is...
Yeah, like, they're literally, and again, look at, like...
Taku's line of sight that would indicate to any reasonable person...
Like, even on this post here, like, they're doing a John, bro. Like, oh yeah, all about our members, bro. And then the one fucking guy, yeah, he just loves posting fucked up cocks. Like, dude, what the hell are we sitting here...
that Red is a minor, or that Alan is sending some weird stuff to him. Nux Taku was also familiar with Alan. They've talked a lot, he's mentioned him lots of times, they hung out in VCs, and he gave Alan a shout out on his channel. But did Nux Taku know about the other part of Alan's reputation? Check this out. On January 16th of 2019, Alan posted a bait and switch video into the general chat channel. The thumbnail shows a naked woman, but when the video is played, it switches to a video containing stuff like this. Despite the warnings given by other members to not look at it, Red can be seen giving their reaction to the video. You can take that as a corroboration for my testimony of what the video is. Violet said that Alan should be banned. Nux Taku was then pinged because Alan did something bad. Nux shows up and says, wow, didn't see that one coming.
Now it got to the point where this motherfucker Alan is posting NSFW in the general shits. And Nux, nigga, your only response is, wow. Wowzers, looks like we got hoodwinked. You fuck! Ban that, nigga! What are you doing? Oh my god! Yo, Nux, you fucking suck. Nigga, you're a bitch. And real shit, any nigga that is sucking up to this fucking loser, bro, I swear to god, you're a bitch, bro. You don't respect yourself for shit. Like, you actually do not. If you claim to be a Nux Taku fan, you do not respect your own integrity. You don't respect your own intelligence. I'm so fucking serious when I say that. Because what the fuck are we sitting here looking at, bro? Are you dead serious? I mean, well, shit, I guess I can keep looking at it while I'm changing the fucking battery. But, bro, the nigga, bro, even now the other niggas in the server are saying, yo, he did a bad, bro. We got banned this nigga. Oh, shit, man. Didn't see that coming. But also didn't see a fucking ban for him either. So what the fuck are we doing here, Nux? Like, yo, this shit is crazy. Bro, this nigga is so done, bro. This nigga is so fucking fried. Like, it is actually over for him, bro. Holy shit. My bad, y'all. I know it's like the third time the fucking battery died, but you already know this boy was gonna be a yap sesh, bro. The files, goddamn, like Taku files fully fucking released. Bullshit. This is actually fucking insanity. Okay, we back. We're good. I'm kind of. Don't worry, y'all. We about to finish the vid out, bro. Cause this shit, like, we're not editing it out. We're not. I just can't even do it anymore. It's like, bro, Nux, at what point were you actually gonna stand on that business you were talking on how, like, oh, it's so weird to show this content to minors and all this different shit? At what fucking point were you gonna stand on that goddamn business? Because it looks like it was goddamn never. Like, what the hell is going on? This is crazy, bro. Where is the ban? Where is the boot? Did they kick him out?
And he then leaves. He took no action. He didn't delete the video or punish Alan or anything. Again,
of course he
that
did.
was January of 2019. Taku would still have Alan on the Rant Cafe podcast in July and
You mean to tell me, again, he does this shit. Everyone perceives it as a bad in the Discord. And Nux, not only do you not do shit, but you platform his ass again! Wrong button. That shit just pissed me the fuck off even more. Shit not fucking based. Shit is fucking retarded. What the fuck is going on here, bro? These fucking schlemiels, bro. Oh my god.
And next, we also, believe it or not, have Alan Weebus himself.
Oh yeah, I bet you do got him on.
Sorry, I'm the replacement for Animac Forever. He's
That motherfucker. You mean to tell me this is the motherfucker that was sitting here damn near fucking grooming a 15-year-old? Of course he sounds like the most Reddit motherfucker I've ever heard.
dead now. I killed him. So you're gonna have to get accustomed to my presence from now on.
Despite everything that was happening for months, Taku publicly endorsed this guy and presented him to his audience as this harmless, funny troll guy.
Yeah, harmless. The guy sending fucking mutilated dicks to a goddamn minor in a Discord.
When I asked Red about these old messages concerning their personal situation at the time, they said it was the beginning of probably the darkest period in their life. The good
I would definitely imagine.
news is that they stopped self-harming in 2021. They went into a dropout rehabilitation program, and they are now working on their university degree.
Oh, good. No, seriously. Like, that's a way better ending than I was, like, fucking expecting. Because, like, yo, this John was just getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. I'm like, oh my god, bro. But yeah, no, that's great on Red's part. Obviously, they, you know, you want to stop harming, you know, they don't want anybody to just be harmed in general, let alone be harming themselves and feel as though, like, they need to be doing that, which is awful in that case. And yeah, definitely great that they went back for their schooling, because, it's your education up, baby. It's a factor.
To clarify some things, I reached out to Red because I saw their post on the Discord from years ago. They didn't reach out to me, no one tipped me off about them, I discovered them myself. I haven't conducted any in-depth interview with this person. I would just send them questions every now and then, and laid out this timeline and asked for their thoughts. They described it with the words, all of that is accurate to my knowledge.
So Red basically corroborates all of the reporting and everything, basically all the information collected from Nicandra. So, yep, it's good having that cooperation.
They don't remember anyone at the server really recommending them to seek help. When I asked about how they felt about Alan's behavior, they recognized that it was inappropriate towards a 14-year-old.
Yeah, I think it was way beyond that.
But they don't believe he had any sexual grooming intention or meant what he was doing in that manner. They also mention
No comment.
Alan being very troubled at the time, which based on Alan's messages, assuming he isn't lying, seems to be true. Based on the logs I've shown, it's tempting to conclude that the influences that Red was exposed to through Taku's unmoderated Patreon Discord server led to them dropping out of school at age 14 and getting into SH. The timeline laid out by the messages and by Red's testimony does support the idea.
Yeah, I think they very much support that idea. I'm sorry, but this Bex motherfucker, like, yo, literally Red says in the journal, like, I'm doing self-harm and all that. Like, literally, they say you're only cutting yourself twice. Like, that's pussy shit, bro. That y'all's not on there. I don't know how else am I supposed to interpret that. Like, bro, you're literally telling a nigga, oh yeah, you didn't cut yourself more, yo, you a bitch. Like he gotta do this job more. How else am I supposed to interpret that? Like, where does it get in it? And then to that, okay, fine, let's say it's fucking jokes. My nigga, I'm not about to joke with a goddamn 15-year-old that they should start cutting themselves or some shit. And which we know this shit wasn't jokes because the one bull was crashing the fuck out over this jaw, and then that's when, you know what I'm saying, the Red person comes up and starts talking about their John doing this, and I'm like, bro,
But to actually determine if that's the underlying reality would require further investigation. However, regardless of the actual consequences, allowing people to encourage or praise this kind of behavior in the first place is already insane.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, that shit should have been definitely, like, condemned, like, just off the rip. Like, I don't know why anybody, like, even, again, and that's what I go back to what I was just saying, like, to find this shit as jokes, it's like, at what point do you look at this shit and it's no longer jokes? Like, when are any of you motherfuckers in this disky gonna perceive this shit? Like, yo, okay, maybe niggas really should not be sending this confirmed 15-year-old because they repeated it so many times some fucking mutilated cock pics and bestiality. Like, maybe that shit isn't too koosh. Maybe we shouldn't be, again, like, fucking corroborating him talking about self-harm and saying that, like, oh, goddamn, bro, you only did it twice, bro. Oh, you're not even on time. Like, again, I just go back to, how am I supposed to interpret that? That looks like, again, you are, like, incentivizing this fucking legit to do this, John, or, like, you are pushing him to do this shit.
Insane. What is clear is that Red was repeatedly exposed to extremely obscene NSFW content.
Yeah, that's without a fucking doubt.
And gore on the server, and that Taku made the NSFW channel because Red requested it, and then accepted more money from them. If Taku was too busy to moderate the server properly, it's not like he was totally unfamiliar with the concept of moderators. If he was, the 16th message on his Discord server was a user recommending him to designate moderators, to which Nux responded, indeed.
Indeed, but didn't do it.
One of the basic responsibilities of a Discord server operator is to make sure that children are not exposed to adult content on their server. By allowing Red on the server and allowing them to be exposed to all of these harmful influences,
yeah, this is blatantly gotta be against, like, the TOS and guidelines.
Based on my estimation, Taku made $46. Not only did he fail to carry out that basic responsibility, he made money from neglecting it, something which would eventually become a core element of his success. If you remember, the Chris Tyson server closed its NSFW channel in January 2019, before the server went public. Taku's Patreon NSFW channel is still open in
I'm about to say, it was there the entire time, not even close to being taken down, and most definitely not even close to making sure it stayed 18 plus only. Considering Red, who was 15, again, was the one who told Nux to make this shit, and then pay him for it.
26.
Like,
there is no age verification process, and anyone with $1 can join in. The channel hasn't had a new post since 2024, but it was still active when Taku was casting judgment on Ava Tyson. It's probably good to point out that Taku and Ava Tyson were both born in 1996. Tyson in July and Taku in February. Taku is a few months older than Tyson, but he was making demonstrably worse mistakes at the same age.
Yeah, I mean, like, a fuckload of them.
And continued to make those mistakes for years afterwards. There is no evidence for Tyson ever grooming anyone on the server, but her career was still destroyed by the controversy, something which Taku cheered on. And with that, I conclude.
Great. Now we'll cheer on his fucking downfall.
With the first part of our dive into Taku's history. In the next part, I'll show the dishonest ways in which he has defended his past content to his new religious right-wing audience. An audience that he has attracted by saying stuff like this.
Banning our books! They're firing! They're not banning your books, they just don't want them in schools teaching children and grooming them.
Real funny. I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't want my children watching your videos either. I feel like that might be pushed onto them too, Nux. Don't know. Especially not in the fucking Discord, but hey.
Big difference between banning books and not wanting to show sexualized, pornographic, grooming material to kids.
Okay, that's exactly why I say nobody should ever watch his page and or most definitely show your children this nigga's page. Actually, better yet, that's why this nigga page should be fucking wiped at this point. I ain't gonna hold
Big
you.
difference, actually. This dude is like, I cannot believe they are banning our porn from the schools. All I want to do is show sissy, hypno, transgender porn to 7-year-olds.
So do you see now? Remember when I said it earlier, bro, what is the thing you got against Nox? All this shit. All of this. Duh. But this. You're a blatant fucking liar, a goddamn hypocrite, bro, a fucking grifter, a fucking loser. You're not about shit. You don't stand on business. You are a bitch, nigga. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, dude, the same shit you are again, bro, on the... Oh my god, this script is so mean too. Isn't that the same shit that I was just seeing from you in all these different thumbnails and vids, Nux? Crazy works there.
And society does not let me. All right, so you have the interracial gay couple. Those move. Raising a kid.
For your two biggest fans.
And this is a boy in a tiara and a skirt. I'm telling you, it's grooming. It's so obviously grooming. It's...
Man. Wonder if it'll get it even more obvious if you check your goddamn private Discord server.
So obviously, man.
Your students growing up with free thoughts and with critical thinking and not being indoctrinated into their beliefs. That's the biggest fear of fascists. And
You literally have a pedophile flag on your shirt.
What? Oh my god, yeah, he's such a fucking grifter and a loser. Holy shit.
Should we be surprised that a company whose name is literally American Eagle is making fascist propaganda like this?
Bitch, you literally have a pedophile flag in your background and you're wearing a nose ring. What are we talking about? Why would anyone ever take you seriously?
It's gonna be fun. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video if you enjoyed it. Oh, and of course, congratulations on your 30th birthday, Taku.
Oh, wait, it was Nux' birthday recent too? Oh yeah, Nux. We'll be seeing you later, bud. Tough works there.
See you later.
You already know, baby. You better shout out share to love after this whole long while. You better shout out share to love of one of our glorious slop commentary kings and senior members of the CDST Council. Nicandros, baby. A factor. That was how Nux Taku ruined a child's life for $46. Or, for this matter that was addressed to the public, for you all, codename the Nux Taku Files. But yeah, all in all, final opinions and conjecture. It's been a long while, so I think I know my final opinions and conjecture, but I'm going to leave you with this. Every single one of those motherfuckers in that goddamn Discord failed that kid. Failed the red kid. All of you have abhorrent pieces of shit. And more specific to you, Nux, fuck you. Because generally, bro, for someone that was pandering the whole fucking time, they're like, yo, bro, we shouldn't, like, yo, you can't have kids accessing these type of jobs, bro, whether it be like the sexual content, all these different means, bro, it's weird and it's gonna be bad. Brother, everything I done seen from this shit completely does not corroborate that. I think that was bullshit. I think that shit was lies. And I think now, especially, bruh, you're about to definitely be fucking called out for this bullshit. For sure. For damn sure. Because this one, ooh, by Nicandros. A gem. Lovely. But seriously, though. Whether it be the old content from Nux to where now obviously he has shifted his niche in general, but definitely shifted his regards of how he feels about certain genres, especially again in terms of certain types of content. It looks just fucking crazy. The hypocrisy is blatant, and I'm not gonna lie, it does suck for a lot of heads that he unfortunately had collabed with, because yeah, it does look bad on the PR and optics tip, but even still, for myself, adding more context and nuance on that, I don't even really care about those heads with the connections right now, because Nux himself, this motherfucker, still has a fuckload of glazers, a fuckload of heads on his, like, you know what I'm saying, sucking his cock through a fucking screen and all this shit, and no one on the goddamn planet should be doing that shit at this point, especially not after you watch this fucking video. So, needless to say, the Nux Taku files, the Nuxinor files, have been released. Once more, of course, if you guys would like to watch the OG live video by Nicandros, one of our glorious slop commentary kings and senior member of the CDST Council, baby, it's a factor. Well, you know where it's going to be at. Down description, first link, share all of it, of course, Nicandros. Once more again, I'm your Attorney General of the CDST, TrillTalksEverything Slops, and I'll be catching y'all on the next time we have a high priority matter that needs to be addressed to the public. Other than that, though, have a fine rest of your day. Peace.
Thank you.